Do 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 do. I'm on the way from misery to happiness today. A herp and dirt, my doodle. Herp and dirt, derp and burp and doodle. Do do do. Herp and dirt and doodle. Ooh, wow, 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 ooh. Mm-hmm. Do 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 do. Wow, wow, wow. Do 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 do. Do and pop out chat. Do 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 do. Putting it live chat. Do 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 do. La 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 la. Well, hey Barbie, how's it going? Hey everybody. I'm sorry, I forgot that I clicked go. I What is happening here? Tashers celebrates her subscription for 23 months. Oh, hello there. Um, well, thank you for all of your support. First off, that's really nice. And also, hey Laura, hey, like Lander. Are you Barbara? Because like I don't want to get the names wrong. I'm so bad at this. Hey Bodega. Okay, well, good morning, all of y'all. Or I don't know what time it is. Time is a construct. Today, I'm starting a little earlier in the day because I want to be able to like go and play in the snow this afternoon. And it's snowing, but it's too like too cold and gross right now. So I'm getting the live stream going. And Tasha says, "Hi, how are you today?" I'm doing pretty good. Somebody was mean to me in my YouTube post today, not the shop update, but like the short showing this necklace. And I was at first genuinely unbothered, but now I think I need to send them like a suicide hotline number or something because I don't think they're okay. But in general, I'm doing pretty good. So. But I am going to where we left off yesterday. We had finished this bad boy. Michelle had just won, like at the end of yesterday's live stream. Michelle won our chatter giveaway in Kit, which the way to participate in that is you just chit chat. Everybody should be at level 1 today, though I don't know if Randy has taken care of that yet. Hey, Kimber Cat says, hey, Vaughn. Hey, Kimber says, hope y'all's Thanksgiving was awesome. It was fantastic. Like, we went over to our friend's house to hang out with them and their family. Is there a... It's the wire. Okay, I thought there was a crack on my screen. It was just this one. Anyways. Hey, Yvette. Oh my God, everybody's here. Y'all. It was awesome. I got to hang out with a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old and an 11-year-old, which is like amazing. And I didn't have to do any of the cooking, which was amazing. And I didn't have to do any of the cleanup, which was awesome. But it was really nice to get to hang out with everybody and just, I don't know, have Thanksgiving. Like it was nice. We're still gonna do where I like cook my Thanksgiving meal here at the house because I want the leftovers. And I've invited my niece to come over, and I don't know what day we're gonna be doing it yet, but we're gonna like cook together and hang out, and then I'm gonna send her home with a whole bunch of the leftovers of whatever she wants. So, and it's really cool. And today in the shop update video, I had asked folks what their favorite like Thanksgiving traditions are, and I've gotten some really good ideas. Like, first off, stuffed Cornish game hens sounds amazing. There we go. Which one's better? Is it this one? I'll leave it on that one. It didn't hurt my eyeballs as bad. Do. Sisters the Hook says, no, what the heck? I'm sorry. Some people's children, no manners. You're beautiful and we love you. Oh, you're nice. Well, Laura says, well, you want I should give them a talking to? I don't know. I think it's just, I don't need to take people on the internet very seriously. But I don't know. If they were a hamster, I'd be like, I need to take them to the vet because this hamster's ripping its fur out and being rude. But no, Thanksgiving was awesome. And Thanksgiving marks, for me, the official end of Halloween. And it's totally appropriate that it snowed today because winter is here. Bodega says, my favorite Thanksgiving tradition, food coma. Yes. So I'm finishing up. We had two little bead links that they didn't fit into this necklace. Well, hey, Lander. Going to make some turkey thighs, dressing, giblets gravy, and giblet gravy. Ooh. What's the difference between giblets gravy and giblet gravy? But, oh, gravy's good. I love eating. I love so much just getting to share the food, though. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, you're good. Okay, Barbie, that's you. Okay. Blander is okay. Dang, I just got here and missed the drama. Well, hey, Tracy. Well, I'll tell it to you again. Somebody was just mean on my YouTube post today. They were like, what was it that they said? I don't even remember. But I wasn't bothered. And I was like, you okay? And then they said like the same thing back, but meaner. And I was like, I'm not going to talk to you because I don't have to. And which is, I think, very healthily well of me. Like, gotcha. You're good, Kimber. Oh my God. Michelle's here too? I didn't see your comment come through. Never feed the trolls, bless their hearts. Yeah. Yeah, that was my bad. But I'm excited to be getting our live stream started a little early today because it's snowing outside and I really want to play in the snow this afternoon. If it's still here. I'm hoping it's still coming down. It seems to have stopped. Maybe it'll start back up again. But y'all, actually well, I don't know if I'll post it this afternoon. So back in June in the garden, I started a 30-minute for 30 days challenge to myself, and I got it all on video of cleaning up and fixing up and like just really overhauling the whole garden. And then I never finished it. Like I never finished the video. And today I finished the video. And so I guess I'm just going to go ahead and post it because no time like the present. Ooh, Barbie asked, do the chickens mind the snow? Yes, they hate it. They don't like anything ever, it seems. And I lost my pliers. My chickens are so spoiled and they won't even talk to me. And I've lost my pliers. Like, I don't know. What the hell? Oh, I know where it is. Oh, no, I mean, I love my chickens, but I haven't gotten to hang out with them in a while, so I feel like they don't like me. Like, does that make sense? So I'm really hoping that this afternoon I can take some like cooked noodles and some like sunflower seeds and stuff out to them, and I'm just gonna hang out with and play with my chickens in the snow. But we have it set up to where they can go out of their enclosure to enjoy the whole yard. But inside their enclosure we have some shade cloth over it and it keeps the snow, so they've got this whole area that's more or less dry right now because it's got a little ice cap of like snow over it. But I miss them. I hope they still like me. You gonna try to swim in it like Tash? No, I don't. There's not enough to swim in. I might splash around in it. Tasher swam in her what? Tashers, what did you do? Was wondering if you're going to make the correction. You got it, girl. Yeah, I'm a bit slow sometimes. It's okay. I'll catch up. They need little chicken sweaters. They do not take well to being made to wear things. We tried to do the little Hulk arms one time. None of them were excited about it. Ooh, Bodega says, dude, turkey pot pie with mashed potato crust and yam bread. What's yam bread? With cranberry preserves is god tier noms. Well, I'm gonna have to try that now. So you make a mashed potato crust. You do the mashed potato. speaking of chickens, that state park we checked out on our way back from Nashville was cool, and we had to stop so some chickens could cross the road. Nice. Oh, typically I miss camping. I'm so glad to be inside today. It is cold and wet outside. I got the zoomies. Zeb had a camera. Nice. Oh, I love getting the zoomies. Hey, Saki girl. Monday, Monday. What's up, baby? Oh, did we send the same meme to each other? Oh, Randy's making ramen for. I've already had breakfast. I had a Lunchable for breakfast, but we're having second breakfast, and it's ramen. Oh, the pumpkin chili last night came out really good. It's good. Like, I don't think the pumpkin helped it at all. Like, it didn't make it taste like way better, but it also didn't make it taste like worse. And it upped the like nutrition and fiber count and stuff. But what about elevensies? We like straight up slept through elevensies almost today. It was when it's cold and dreary like this, we don't there's no like if we didn't have the critters to get us up out of bed, we just wouldn't get out of bed. We'd be like, no, we'll just stay here, turn the heated blanket back on. Ooh, I need to search. I woke up with a word in my head to this from last night. Like I had such vivid, crazy dreams all last night. It was I can't remember the word. It started with a T. Maybe Randy will remember because Cheese Week is coming. It is. We like to spend our Cheese Week actually with World of Strange. They are prime Cheese Week time. Yep, yam and sweet potato bread is basically regular pumpkin bread or potato bread. You just add in cranberry sauce like preserves. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Cheese Week? Yeah, it's the coma between Christmas and New Year's. That's some really good water. I think that's the first bit of water that I've had all day. I've had some coffee though. I got my coffee just right over here in my little teapot with a candle under it so it stays hot. So that's my daily allotment of coffee. But yeah, okay. So, in case y'all missed it, Saturday, there's water and coffee. Not much. It's like I've been trying to brew coffee with coffee to just get it to be like I want to feel it in my teeth. Um these are all the weaves that we prototyped on Saturday and yesterday. And the thing is they're all made with the same ring size. So we're sending out that ring size in our December craft along kit. And this one was done with that same ring size too, which is very cool, I think. But for now, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna set this over there. Ooh, and check it out, you guys. We did a little bit more after last night's live stream. I'm so pleased with how this one is coming out. Like, I'm having so much fun, and I'm finding new and interesting positions to color in because, like, my tailbone will hurt from sitting too much, and so I'll like lay on my tummy and color. But then my head's so big and heavy. Um, but I'm really really pleased with how this one's coming out. La la la. So I don't know if I did this in a live stream or what. If you brew coffee with coffee, switch out the grounds and use a medium roast. Holy cow, your mandala looks amazing. Oh, well, thank you, Bodega. I didn't draw it. It's from a Crayola, like, not to be like flashing Gucci or anything, but it's from a Crayola brand coloring book. It's got one of the name brand ones. But no, I'm so enjoying playing with color. And I keep wanting to call it playing with myself, but I know that that's not what it is. But just like taking me time to just play, that's what I'm having fun with. And so this one, I don't know if we made this in a live stream or what, but I found a snail shell in my garden. And this is a quartz crystal. And then this is epoxy sculpt that I used Pearlex pigments on. And then I actually drilled it out a little bit more. Aw, hydrate so you don't dehydrate. Mm-hmm. Ooh, what's up? Oh, baby. Randy made me woman. All right, so you're about to hear me make some macaroni and cheese noises here. Oh, Randy says it's really hot. Sisters of the Thatcher says nods. You know that time between Christmas and New Year's where time does not exist. You're perpetually in PJs, not sure if you bathed and just full of cheese. Yeah, we gave it a name. It's a holiday now. Celebrate accordingly. I want my coffee to show up on a drug test. Yes. Cheese week. Cheese week. Most excellent. Slurpee. Oh my God. Like, can you hear this? All right, are you ready? Oh, I got it on the microphone. Randy, you got to reset the levels. Really? Okay, well, if another person hits level 10 today, then they get something too. Does that sound good? Come on, cool down, Noodles. I want to eat you faster. Jim would have loved that name. Oh, in honor of Jim for Cheese Week. We got hype. What? I don't even know what that means, but I love it. 10 kicks. Well, hey, Brendel, how's it going? I'm about to eat some ramen, so please don't think less of me, because it's like I was raised to eat without my hands and just put my face directly into things. I mean, I wasn't, but that's how I behave. You brew coffee with coffee. Okay. The sound is viscous, and I appreciate it. Ooh, with the noodles. Hell yeah. Oh, y'all. Well, I'm going to eat on camera more often. If y'all keep throwing quarters at me. Make more tentacle plants. Green one, maybe. Okay. Oh, baby, this is so good. What flavor is this? Cream and chicken. It certainly is. Boo boo doo. Boo doo 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 doo. La la la. But yeah, I really liked making. If I make another one, should we make it glow in the dark? $5 slurp nudes. Here I go. What do you do for a living? Almost 40-year-old professional artist Vaughn. I eat noodles for money on the internet. There's worse ways to retire. I want to talk about buttered noodles. Did you put butter in this? Wow, it's real good even without it. It looks like an air plant, right? Oh, I love. Oh my God, Laura says everyone has a kink. Well, I'm not here to shame you at all. Mm-hmm. I feel so like. Randy says everyone is reset to level 0. Do you still want half of this, honey? Okie dokie. I kind of just wanted the juice. Like, the noodles are good. Very good, actually. Get back in the bowl. You can't escape me. I'm going to eat you. Let the chatting start now. How is your day, everybody? Tell me about your day, please. What you up to? What you been doing? Ooh. That's real hot. I just burnt everything all the way down. Well, but Randy's in there going, it's almost like I told you it's hot. And I'm like, shut up, beautiful man. He's like, I didn't say dirt. You did just now, dirt. Okay, wait. Can you responsibly share food? I have way too much food aggression for that. I'm trying to work on my food aggression. So I ate something before this. So that no, I had my pickles and my nuts and my egg and my meat and cheese roll. Like, I don't know, anywhere from 10 minutes to 2 hours ago. I can't it's been a wild morning. Ooh, printing shirts. Nice. Says Tracy with World of Strange, which by the way, I don't do y'all have stuff up on the website? Because like that's where Randy, all of his shirts are from World of Strange. So y'all should get yourself some shirts. They're good stuff. My day is fantastic. I've not had a bathroom for almost a month. And Thursday it gets fixed. Yay! So no more outhouse. Oh, Saki girl, that's phenomenal. That's huge. We do have shirts on the site. Bye, t-shirts. Some more noodle noises. You want me to click my fingernails on things? Is this what we do now? I am an ASMR channel. Ooh, Tasher says, working on a few things before tomorrow, our last pop-up market. Then we're done for 2025. I am so excited, says Tashers. I'm going to play a video game. Oh, what video game are you going to play? Reduce it says, I have a couple of those shirts. Which ones? Which one's your favorite? Oh yeah, hot sauce. Like it's not hot sauce. It's broth. Hot broth. Oh, that's nice. I just want warm liquid in my belly. That's so awesome. Congratulations preemptively on wrapping up your 2025 season. That is absolutely fun. Like, that's exciting. I hope it's been a really good year for you. Hot broth and nudes. What a channel. You want me to jiggle my noodles at you? This is escalating quickly. The fingernail clicking people do is annoying, at least for me. I don't understand it, but it's a habit that I've picked up. And when I catch myself doing it, I'm just like gonna do it on everything. You just like maybe some Star Wars, The Old Republic, maybe some Civ 5, Phasmophobia. I don't know that game. Have you played Manor Lords? It's pretty good. Afternoon delight time on B-Tech, right? Bodega says could be doing better, but now I'm planning to go eat food and get my new grotesque after 7 p.m. What's that? This is interesting, but good season. Let me a good market, but I want to be a gremlin for a bit. Fair. Did you get to like drop kick any children for like, just being there? La la la. Hot noodles, How? You're a Ghostbuster? All right, I can't eat more of these noodles. I'm gonna make a mess. Here you go, Wendy. There you go. Yeah? No, you didn't. I love Randy. He's such a good egg, and I love him so much. Okay, so we're going to be working on two things today. I'm going to pretend like that whole noodle thing didn't even happen. I have those same bowls. I got them at the dollar store. Like the whole dish set. It made me so happy. Manor Lords is like Stronghold. Is that the right game name, Randy? Manor Lords is like Stronghold? Kinda. It's like a non-gutter spout gargoyle. Some places call them hunky punks. Oh my gosh. Well, that's gonna be fun and exciting. A non-gutter spout gargoyle. Okay. We have one custom order left. Then we're done for the year. Looking forward to some downtime. Nice. Star Trek Online? I didn't know there was a Star Trek Online. Hydrate and Saki girl. Nah, the sign pretty much solved it. That and a steady glare from Zeb. Actually had an 8-year-old read my don't like it sign and proclaimed, that makes so much sense. I saw something on the internet today that was like, children are not horrible on purpose. They're still cooking and you cannot make them cook faster. And I was like, that's a good point. Bring on the sweatpants. Do, 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 do. Hey, Itzy, how's it going? I'm still just blown away that Mellow Doc, that's his streaming name. He won one, like the tournament. Like, that's so cute. Okay. La la la. Do 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 do. La la la. Do 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 do. So we've got this. Oh, I lost my there. I was gonna try to, do something like this for a necklace. Do do do. Do, 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 do. Come on, brain. We can do it. We can focus. Here we go. Ah. Nope, still didn't work. Sometimes I try to trick myself into focusing. He's just gone to join a boxing gym near us. Ah! That is so cool. All right, maybe if I grab this one. I threatened myself this morning with, if I don't get these bead trays sorted and organized, and what I mean by that, not these bead trays, but the ones that if I move them, a pile collapses, like this one, and this one, and this one. I can't keep living like this. If I don't get these organized and taken care of, everything on here is going to get dumped into a crap box and put up on the internet for sale, because I'm not allowed to just keep growing piles like this. And I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4 more trays and a tote, like a little shoebox sized tote bin that need gone through. And I'm like, girl, it's a slippery slope and we're sliding. Bead prawn. You wanna watch me touch my beads? Sorry, I need to get better at deadpanning that. Z, don't judge me. We have bills to pay. Oh, you're such a good big boy. You're such a good big boy. Scratch, scratch for the doggy ears. Oh, yes. What a good big dog. All right. So I just need 2 of these. I don't know why I gotta be all weird about it. Do, 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 do. Give it a good 2 knuckler for me. What does that even mean? That sounds naughty. Oh, Saki Girl says, Vaughn, you guys doing an auction this year? I would love to. I don't know how or what or when or any of those other things. So I think what we may start doing, just to not have pressure on ourselves around the holidays, because that's just much. I think what we're going to do is start having a monthly auction in January. So the things that we work on in our live streams and in our tutorials all for the whole month of January will go into the January auction. in that way. I don't know. It just, when last time Randy and I talked about it, I think that's what we settled on, but I've slept since then. World of Strange says, I have at minimum 2 Doom boxes of just paperwork that has to be sorted / shredded. Well, if we get done with this and the other necklace, maybe we will all address our Doom boxes. Because even if it's just one thing out of the Doom box, the struggle is real. It is. Hey, Michelle. Been lurking so I could give y'all a chance to win the chat prize. Randy reset it. So it's a free for all. Go. The race is on. I hope I win. So here it is. So now I get to pick what beads are we going to put on either side of this, because I'm going to make a little like bead link. I just thought that'd be nice. So here's some more of the ooh, you know, that's perfect because I've just got the 2 of them. And then we can do these ones farther up the neckline too and tie it in together. My toilet and sink are in my craft room. Oh goodness. I'm so excited for you though, Saki girl. Gabbing, not grabbing. Gotcha. So get to gabbing. You might be a crafter if my Doom pile is now a room. Send help. Come on, Thursday. Ooh, Michelle says I need more blue jewelry. Girl. Go ahead and do the excited level thing for me, please. Doesn't have a level yet. Oh. Randy says perfect. So there's that one. And then let's see. We could do one of these little textured guys as well. Okay, so I'm putting on one of the 3mm and then one of these little flower bead caps and then one of these 8mm mermaid glass. It's so pretty. I love the little flash in that. And then I'm going to do one of these little rondels just to see. Oh yeah, freaking love it. Okay. And then I'm going to do another rondel. Excellent. Thank you, Randy. Now, y'all, I don't know for certain if the emojis level you up. Barbie asks, how do you check your level? You do exclamation point level, like as one word. And then I should be at the little house working on my costume for Friday. Ooh, tell me about that. Well, hey, Anika. How are you doing today? Right on. Drive safe, Flora. We'll see you when you get home. Oh, leveled up to level 1. Ooh, ooh. We are in the Krampus parade on Friday. Right on. Oh, hey, Teresa. Now, unfortunately, the levels are just over on Kick. We're going to be White Witches. Nice. But I don't know how to do them on YouTube as well. But so we just have it over on Kick right now. Okay, so now I'm going to do the same thing that we were doing. We're going to give that a little bend. And we're going to grab these bad boys. Then we're going to go like this. We're going to go like, whoop-bam. And then we're going to go like, whoop. And then we're going to go like this. We're going to go, whoop-bam. Yeah?
Might have snow in the next few hours.
There might be snow? Yeah. Wow.
Oh, it's like...
Wow. Well, is it actively snowing again right now?
No, but there's snow on the ground already.
Yeah. I'm surprised it stuck for as long as it has.
Well, I mean, it is like 20 something degrees.
It is stupid cold, yeah. All white with silver accents and lots of bells and lights. Oh, that's going to be nice. How are you doing today, Teresa? Well, that's lost forever. Mr. Puddums is slightly less stinky than what he was, but he still stinks. He's my stinky boy. And then I think I like that. I think I like that a lot. Been walking, oh, wow. Been walking 2 miles a day so I can get conditioned to do the 1.7 miles. Oh my goodness. Well, that's really good to be. How are you feeling to be walking that much? That's admirable. Admirable. So I'm just bringing this around so it's the little dabble loops. Not too bad. Nice. Are you just walking around on your property or do you have like a treadmill or something? So I've got this standing desk, but I was thinking about getting one of those like it didn't I don't know, it's like it's a little treadmill thing that goes under your desk. And I was like, never in the history of ever for me have I actually gotten workout equipment and then not had it end up be something that I just drape laundry on. So I'm like, there's a perfectly decent alley behind my house that I can walk on up and down. Until I start doing that consistently, I'm not going to spend money on any workout machinery. But then there's days like today where it's cold AF and it's cold AF and like snowy and icy. I either take one of the dogs to the park, which has mostly been Journey because she's the best walker on the harness and leash, right on. But today I did our property down our driveway and then down our road a mile and then walked a mile back. Wow. Barbie says, I would like snow. However, my firewood delivery has not yet arrived that I ordered weeks ago. Oh no, I'd be calling them. I hope you stay warm. Very, very pleased with that so far. To be fair, my Blakies don't dry quite as nicely as they do on my stationary bike, right? It's been nice and cold, so I've been enjoying it. Yeah. We have a full gym in the back room, but Mello still prefers the real gym. Gotcha. I hate leaving my house until I'm out of my house. And then I'm like, adventure, but it's like, I don't want to go. But, oh, that's so pretty. Okay. I like those beads a bunch. The only thing I'm uncertain about is if I like the way that the bead caps are sitting on them, but I'm not going to hyperfixate on that. Well, hey, Melisande, how's it going? I didn't think to see you back so fast again. Oh, well, yeah, for the next probably until April at least, we are going to be streaming on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday here on the Craft-Along-Athon channel, as well as Kick. I don't know if we will transition to be streaming on Kick and the Back to Earth Creations channel again. We're kind of giving it a little bit of, we're trying to see if doing less live streams in this format where it's like a big, let me back up a little. YouTube seems to prefer on our Back to Earth Creations channel when we stream in just the vertical, where it's like on the phone. Gotcha. Michelle says, yeah, we don't have any room in any of the houses for a gym. I gotcha. But we're just trying to find what works. And but mainly I really want to see if we can give it 6 months of good consistent effort on Kick to just be as consistent as we can. Because if in 6 months I still haven't progressed towards building a unique audience over on Kick, and what I mean by that is it's like YouTube stopped showing us to new people, as far as our live streams go, and so it's like, I don't know. I'm still kind of all muddy about it. Like, does that make sense? But we're gonna try. We're gonna try, and we're gonna see what happens. So we'll figure that out. Ooh, hey, amazing Amy says my 85-year-old mother does laps around the house with her walker when her sugar goes up. You could try doing laps around the house with a trip up the stairs. That's a really good idea. Typically, I didn't today because I just ate my noodles and during the stream, but Randy and I have been striving for consistency in taking about 5 to 15 minutes after each of our meals to either lift weights or do like a walking, like in place exercise if we're not able to just take Z Dog for a walk. At practice, we do the fun walk with our dancing. It's a lot, so I wanted to get my body ready for at least the walking. I got you. Yeah, doing them both for 2 miles. That's wild. Well, thank you, Saki girl. I'm gonna try to keep this in frame. All fine, more or less, as I see you're doing fine too. Oh, well, that's good to hear, Melisande. Should I do the chainmail in between them? Do you think, or should we just do links joined together, finished with chain? La 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 da da da, boom boom boom, la da 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 da, ba 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 ba. Wow, Saki Girl says I try to get at least 20,000 steps or more a day. Sorry, 10, not 20. Okay, wow. Well, even just the 10,000, that's really good. I'm going to have to say, I'm not disappointed in myself, but I'm a little like at myself that I finished my baby step program and then just completely stopped wearing my Fitbit, stopped obsessing about it. Like everything has its season, whatever brings you joy. Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it. But I'm trying to, I keep getting, I get knocked down and I get up again. You never want to keep me down. I keep trying to like, okay, I'll get it this time and I'll make a plan for like the whole rest of my life and I'll stick to it really well for like 2 weeks and then I feel inspired in a different direction. But for like the next couple of months, I'll try to make myself stick to that thing that I was only enjoying for about 2 weeks. And so now it's my attention is at just trying to follow to stay consistent in showing up, which I have been doing. So that part's that's a victory. Um but like instead of for 8 days, well 7 days, on the eighth day I was like, but for 7 days I followed along with a yoga with Adrian program, and then I was doing some weightlifting for a couple of days, and then this morning I did like 15 minutes of like Tai Chi, which that was like kind of like fun and different and nice. And I'm like, so long as I can keep myself just showing up and moving and being active and like, having fun, well, that's winning too, right? Like I don't have to just keep doing the same thing every day, right? Like, ooh, Anika says hi from the kick side of the stream as well. Just went to your YouTube to give your stream a thumbs up. Oh, I appreciate you, Anika. Honestly, the big service that the Craft Along with Vaughn YouTube channel is providing at this time is storing the VODs. Like, I guess is the term for it, but just Kick only holds on to the recordings of the live streams for a limited amount of time. But YouTube stores them for us. And so hence the dual streaming. But we don't have ads or anything over like that YouTube channel's not even this YouTube channel isn't even monetized. So the pressure's off. I don't have to be performing well or anything like that. We can just hang out and enjoy ourselves. And that's I think what I need. Ooh, Michelle says I wear my Fitbit every day, all day, except when it's charging. Ooh, once in a while, I forget my Fitbit and I'm like, damn, all those steps did not count. Well, they still count, but I know what you mean. My BitFit started not charging, and so I was just like, well, I'm not wearing that thing anymore. Have you heard of the game Pikmin Bloom. I haven't. What is that? What Pikmin sounds familiar. That's awesome, Michelle, though, that you wear your Fitbit all day, every day. What kind do you have? Like, would you recommend it? But more than anything, I just want to feel like at peace and not stressed. My stress is going to kill me. Like, I also saw on the internet today that if you learn about it, being stressed is going to stress you, which is just even more bad for you. So, hence the Tai Chi. My Fobit shocked the ever-loving crap out of me. Moved to a Fossil smartwatch. Okay. Ooh, I'm so glad you're okay, right? From getting zapped. Like, are you like kind of twitchy now? So it's a walking around kind of game, like Pokemon Go in a way. But instead of having to stare at your phone all the time, you just run around doing your regular stuff, and you can plant virtual flowers. What? Pikmin Bloom? The Google Pixel now? Okay. Pikmin Bloom. Well, that sounds cool. Saki Girl says, I've had my Fitbit for 5 years, still going strong. Nice. Okay. Well, that's cool. Dress up your little character and grow little Pikmin out of the flower pots and collect different kinds. Okay. It gives dopamine for walking around. Nice. Oh my god, thank you, Yvette. I'll try to be in frame if you're going to be gifting subs. So Creep Tart just gifted subs over on Kick to We Do's It, Itsy Bitsy Imaginarium, Anika, World of Strange, and Tallyandred, which is my Wendy. Yeah, all the cheap ones kept breaking on me, and I was getting actually like burned on my wrist from one of them. And an actual Fitbit was burned on my wrist, like where the charger connects to the watch. It was burning my arm. Ah, wow. Ooh, Anika says I did play Pikmin Bloom for a while and then went back to Pokemon Go. Eee, thank you. Thank you so much, Yvette. Okay, we haven't played Pokemon Go in ages, but I remember we went out and Randy and I and our friend George went out and played Pokemon Go. And it was just so much fun because there were so many people. Like, it was like, what a time to be alive. Like, it was really cool, even in our small town, to like get to experience that. Boom, boom, ba-da-da-da-da. So I am having pain right here in my elbow. Like, I think it's right where like my meat, the muscle, binds to the bone. Oh, that feels good. That feels real good. I'm just gonna sit here and keep rubbing myself my elbow. Oh, but yeah, right there. Okay. Why you hurting? I don't know. I'm gonna have some coffee. Do, 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 do. But yeah, so we did our shop update this morning, and I think we made a sale, so that's really good. I'll take that. World of Strange says, do you need an elbow brace? Maybe. The majority of my current bodily pains are coming from I sleep either like this or I sleep like this in some combination or like variety. And so I think I'm gonna have to start wearing like my wrist braces again while I sleep and like my arm braces just to let it be in like a neutral position for a little bit. It's probably tendonitis. I don't know. Cause like that a no dog. It went in the trash. Yeah. If you can't be getting zapped by your hardware, that is not the cyberpunk dystopian future I want to live in. Michelle says you sleep like me. And I'm like, but I can't just lay there like a regular person. It's the worst. I want to be all like packed in like I'm being shipped, but with pillows. So I just want to put myself into a box and like pack pillows in around me and have like an air hole where I can, but also to have Randy and all the pets there. So I'll figure it out one day. Then we'll get the bed where it's perfect, and then it'll slide down like away from the wall, and then all the pillows will fall between the bed and the wall. It's you'd think I do it every night. You'd think I'd have this figured out, but it's the journey, not the destination, right? That's how I sleep. Pillows and dogs. Yep. Oh, if it's tendonitis, what would you recommend, Kimber Cat? Should I be putting like heat and ice packs on it, or like slow down with the crafting? Though I did have a really nice poi spin session yesterday. I'm trying to find good like EDM Christmas music to make like a playlist. Oh my goodness gracious, Anika! Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I didn't even know that these folks were watching. These must be some lurkers. So Anika has just gifted subs to Kismet, to Squid Homie, I like that name, to Denker, to 320, and to Sultan of Swing 72. I like that one too. Well, thank you guys so much. Oh my gosh. Y'all are really helping us to make our way towards meeting the requirements for getting like partnered or whatever it is on cake that it is that we're trying to do. Like there is a war happening within me right now between the part of me that just wants to be a babbling artist who's just making things and like not worried about anything, and the part of me that's like, girl, you got to retire one day. We need to be making money and doing job and work, like the workaholic part. And the thing is neither of them is winning. Like neither sides of my brain are winning. But I'm sure I'm having fun though. Thank you guys for being here with me. Like, and so I'm trying to find a balance between doing the work that I know is necessary, that it's like if I never do shop updates, then the people who want to buy stuff won't be able to buy stuff because I won't have anything in the shop. And then it's like trying to also be detached from my self-worth is not dependent on how successful my business is. Like, so I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll find our way. But we just got done with another little link. Michelle says, until we start getting our retirement money and Edwin starts working, we're kind of broke. I hear that. I'm so excited. Are y'all excited for his retirement? Everything has a season, you know, and that's something that super tight through here again today. And again, I think it's because I've been doing this exercise. So I feel like the pain and tightness and things that I'm experiencing are because I'm trying to increase my range of mobility and my strength and like flexibility and stuff. But then also coming back and spending, 3 or 4 hours and then sleeping like a chicken all night. Nice. Oh, that's fantastic, Michelle. All right. Y'all want to help me design this necklace? To chainmail or not to chainmail? That is the question. I'm excited for y'all. Well, hey, hubby.
Hello.
What you doing? What's that? What you doing? What you doing?
This was a lot of work.
That was a bunch of work. It's like a $50 bracelet. Or $40.
I was thinking of making more of them in different colors.
Go for it. They're not where they go. Good luck. The ring trays aren't where they go. Well, hey, Busker, how are you doing today? Hydrate so you don't dehydrate. Michelle says we should do this small chainmail links. Got you, girl. Got some ASMR. I don't mean to be annoying, but I gotta do it. Okay, we did the thing. Because yeah, you can see here, this is an example of what the chainmail that I'm about to make looks like in between each of the rings. Always chainmail. If your forearms are having bad days, then no chainmail. If you're having a good day, then chainmail. Gotcha. I'm gonna be honest. I think what hurt me was not this cup, but Randy for his birthday had gotten like a great big Stanley cup. And so I'd be carrying it around, and that causes exactly the place of pain that I've been experiencing. And so that's why I've gone back to using my smaller cup, which is empty now, which makes me sad. I'll be right back. I'm going to get more water. But I'll bring the microphone with me. Wee, here we go. Adventure. Ooh, which anime are you watching, baby? The one that's gory or the one that's lame? Okay. Because it's really good, but dang it, the gore.
It's really good.
It's really good? Okay. He's watching some, I don't know, another isekai. Everything is isekai right now, which I'm not minding, except for some of them aren't very good. Like, Jobless Reincarnation is probably my favorite. And part of that might have to do with that it's the first isekai that I had watched. I gotta refill this before I put it back in the fridge. Dang, the water comes out of the tap cold when I open up the cupboards. So water's not going where it's supposed to go. So that the warm air can get under the sink. I don't want the pipes to freeze again. Oh, boop, boop, boop. Well, hello, houseplant. Oh, the Thai basil is flowering. That's so pretty. I'll pick a flower and bring it so y'all can see. I mean, there's no bugs in here to pollinate it. Fortunately. Oops. Uh-oh. Well, I'll grab scissors then. Over here trying to bare hand rip the head off of a flower. Okay. I lost my cup. There's my cup. Ooh, what a pretty flower. Well, Hazy dog, where'd my Randy go? What are you doing? Oh my god. Okay, so I picked a flower for you. What was he doing? It's been a long time since I've been in the kick world. It's been ages since I've seen you. How have you been? Well, I've been doing well. What you been up to? But yeah, a little. This is Thai basil, which I think is one of my favorite basils. Hey Lydia. How'd your moon come out from yesterday? Your necklace that you were working on. Oh, and it smells so good. I wish you could smell it. Oh, so nice. Kind of licoricey, kind of like star anise, maybe just a little bit, but distinctly Thai basil. It's the first year that I've successfully. I'm gonna hide it in my hair. It's the first time I've successfully brought one in from outside and had it not just die immediately. So I think I've found a good spot to overwinter a potted Thai basil. Oh, you good, Michelle? You can hydrate for me, Vaughn. I've not been drinking enough water since bathroom. Gotcha. Okay. It's a variety of basil. Yeah, it's called Thai basil. And so it has a little bit of a more petite leaf. The flowers are a little different. Some of them, I don't know, I've had two different varieties of Thai basil, but this one's just been reseeding itself, so it's probably crossbred with something else in the garden. All right, I'm gonna clean up some of my tools. Clean up, clean up. Ooh, coffee. Clean up, clean up. Gotta shoot some coffee. Clean up, clean up. What branch? Oh. So I'm going to open for each of these little segments. I'm going to have, oh my God, Randy. Randy's usually the one who does my rings for me. And I'm immediately like, oh my God, chainmail is so much work. Randy's making his own chainmail today. Edwin was in the Air Force. That's really cool. Weaving chainmail again tomorrow. So I need 8 open. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Edwin is so happy he is out. Oh, Barbie says, have you ever tried to make a dragon figure using chainmail? I've seen them on Etsy. I haven't. I've seen them in person, and I've seen, like, as odd as it sounds, they don't super inspire me. They look like a lot of work. And I think if I were to make one, I just wouldn't want to make it entirely out of chainmail. You know, like, I think it'd be really cool to have elements of, like, if I could do like a sculpted head and then like a chainmail back plate, and then like have the rest of it be like plushy, but it has like armature wire in it. That's how I'd want to make it. So I might have to just make that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then, which would y'all rather see, I guess? Is that, ooh, that one's already closed. Wow, so nice. Do you want me to set one up and weave one? And then set one up and weave one? Or do you want me to set all of them up and then weave all of them? I think I'm just going to do one at a time. We'll see how that goes. So I've got 4 on one ring. And then hooking through. Brr, I'm going to go get a blankie. Is he laying on the laser cat blanket? Okay, I'll get a different one then. I don't want to take his blankie. I got to make a little Von burrito. Woo! I'm not quite tall enough to sit in my chair without having to like hop up. 11, 12. Ooh, Barbie says that sounds even cooler. I'd be down for that tutorial. Right on. Okay, I get like settled. Okay, and now I'm going to do 2 closed ones. He has only been in 3 years, and he's like us after 6 out. Gotcha. Randy's dad was career Army and National Guard, and I think he's really been enjoying his retirement. I'm pretty sure Randy's dad doesn't watch my streams, so I can say this. We got him an airbrush kit for Christmas because he broke his arm, and he's been doing really good with his physical therapy. But he had expressed an interest prior to breaking his arm in airbrushing because he's discovered YouTube shorts. but I think it'll be really great to help him kind of stay, with trying to get full mobility back into his hand. Last I talked to him, he said he's at like 70%. But yeah, it's the same airbrush that I have, so I already know how to help him. Like I'm going to show him how to clean it, and just the things that I've learned that I wish I had somebody to show me how to do. But Randy's dad is a very talented artist, and I'm really hoping that because he's kind of been out of it for a bit, like he'll still do some sign painting and stuff, but I don't know. I like watering plants. If people are plants, I like to water them and just see how they grow. I don't have any expectations. I'm just excited to see what he does with it. So there we are with a little Byzantine unit. Oh, heck. I was supposed to join them. All right, give me a sec. I'm going to have to find my closure. Open it up. And then hook on. Maybe I'll remember on the next one. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, it's like nasty cold here today. It's not as windy as it could be, thank goodness. But it is cold. Lydia says, Randy dad. It feels like there's more to that statement. Yeah. I hope so. His dad's real, like, I love his dad. Like, I've been very lucky after losing my own dad. I've been blessed up to my ears with great father figures. So that's just fantastic, I did a good job on my closure. There it is. I was like, I can't find it. And I've been around the ring twice. And these are stainless steel. These are 20 gauge, 1/8 inch stainless steel rings. And I love them. They're pretty expensive. Like, just a little bit more than this was like $40 worth of rings, but you get a lot out of it. So it's not exactly, I don't think I'd weave a shirt out of it. Especially, let me go grab something to show you guys. If you're a fan of chainmail, I think you're going to love this. Uh-oh, what did I do with it? Oh, heck. It's on the bottom of the stack. Okay, well, it's on the bottom of the stack, so I'm not going to grab it and show you. But we have some, the guy who used to mow our grass, this was like 2 or 3 years ago, but the feller Doug who used to come and mow our grass sold us for like $50 a bucket of old chainmail butcher bibs, like the butcher aprons that they would wear at the local like factory, but that had like somebody had picked them out of the trash. So I don't know how he got them, but they all had like a strap was torn out, like they no longer passed code for like employee safety. So I have like 10 micro mail welded stainless steel butcher bibs that I have no idea what to do with, but they're woven essentially from this size ring. The thing I'm trying to figure out is how to cut them in a way that doesn't make my brain melt, trying to get it to look like it's been woven. But gotcha. It's pretty cool, but I finally unpacked the bucket because I was like, I know where they are. I thought it was in the other thing, but it wasn't in the other thing. It's in this thing. Is that what the dude evolves into? Oh my god, it's so emo. I love it. It's so edgy. Is this the... Give me my chainmail drawer. Oh, you're so mean and hateful. Why are you like this? All right, you're nope. Oh my god. All right, I'll just bring a glove so you can see. Oh, it's so floppy. Oh, get in there. All right. Whew. At least my hair smells nice. Do you smell my hair? Does it smell nice?
Is that rosemary?
No, I had Thai basil in it.
Ah, that's what it is.
It might smell like rosemary too, though, because that hair oil that Maddie gave me. All right. So this is, where's my blankie? I'm cold. Boop. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I make like a little burrito around myself and then sit on the blanket so it stays closed, but it like traps a little bubble of heat around my legs. Okay. So this this is the micro mail that is machine woven and welded by a company called Mailtech, which we've ordered. Just you can get like custom the way you'd order like a bolt of fabric. You can just order a bit of chainmail, and you can see I got like wee bitty hands apparently, but like the drape of it is really nice. But look at that! Look at all that tiny, tiny rings. They're the same company that makes like shark suits and different things. But this isn't really usable for like costume purposes, at least not for me. But I'm just trying to figure it's a woven fabric. Well, it's chainmail, Maille, I believe. The origins of the word are chain fabric. Like mail is like French for fabric or something. Hey Al, Kane's chains. But yeah, so like this one's got some like 3D stuff going on. But the bibs that we have are literally like it's an apron, about this long, about this wide of just chainmail. And so I would never weave it this fine. I would just buy it from Mailtech because it's machine woven and it's spot welded. So it's like every single one of those rings is completely like perfectly closed. Show season is over. Oh, did you have a good season? I hope. Okay, so we got one and we got two. Boom. Do, 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 do. And now I know what I can build my shop gauntlets out of. Dude, let me know if you want me to just, send me an email if you're interested in one of these and I will just send you one or something because I don't know what to do with these gloves and Randy and I don't have much need for them. And I'm trying so hard to just get stuff out of my house. My goal is to get everything up off the floor. So I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 ring trays, like bead trays with like stuff in them that are just living on the floor. Like I'm trying to get things on the shelves cleared out so I can get them up off of the floor just because it makes it so much easier for me to sweep and vacuum and oil mop the floors when I don't have stuff all over them. So that's my craft room goal for the foreseeable future. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 7, 8. Oh, there we go. Lydia says, that's wild looking, almost like shark suits. Exactly what was typing, being old scuba diver. Ah! Bodega says, for the rings, have they been tempered and annealed back or are they dead soft? Let me test one. I don't know. But like you can see, I'm like tugging and it's not even distorting out of shape. Which I would expect a dead soft to like distort or something. Al says, hey, attach my vending buddy. Ooh, level 2, which y'all, this morning, or not this morning, beginning of this stream, Randy reset the levels, the chat levels over on Kick. So First one to level 10, I don't know, wins something. Wins our giveaway. I'm positive we got the whole bucket for like $50, and that was like 3 years ago, and I've still not done anything with them. And you'd be doing us a favor to get it off your good words are hard. You'd be doing us a favor to get it off my hands. Oh goodness, Michelle says, yeah. Now that it's cooler, I need to get into the craft shed and get all my totes that fell off the shelves and are now all over the floor. Oh no. Oh baby. That's rough, Michelle. That doesn't sound fun at all. It sounds super necessary, but shooey. Okay. And then I'm going to put 1, 2, 3. Like, I'm trying to remember, do you live inside the United States? 3. Because we just don't ship outside of the country right now. It's so expensive. Hell yeah, you're going through all the little drawers? What? Picking up that deal? What deal? Beads and craft supplies all over. Oh, I love beads and craft supplies, but dang. I'm not looking forward to it, but it needs done. I understand. You can do it. You are so good at doing difficult and like challenging things. You've got this, Michelle. Yeah. Lydia says it really keeps sharks from being able to bite your arm or leg, etc. But mind you, they can still snap arms and legs, meaning break. Yeah. Well, I mean, but at least it's still attached, and that's got to count for something. But my brother-in-law is a police officer, and he had gotten a chainmail shirt from Mail Tech to wear underneath his Kevlar, because the Kevlar stops bullets, but it doesn't stop knives. And I just thought that was super cool, because he was like, could you make me a chainmail shirt? And I was like, not any better. I couldn't make a shirt better and for less money than what Meltec can. So did a quick scan. Kind of like an advent calendar. What are you guys talking about? I want to participate. It's not going to be fun work, but maybe it will. Yeah. Well, going in and just tackling a little at a time. Like, you don't have to get it done in a day, but if you do like a little, 1 day a week, it might be done eventually, and that's better than nothing. All right, that'd be great. Okay, I'm going to remember this time to hook through. So what we're doing, all y'all chainmailers already know this, but I'm going to show you anyways. Found a deal, 3 big parts holders full of beads and findings. Nice. Nice. So I've got the little 2-2 chain here. And I'm going to foomp, foomp, do those 2 open like that, and then push them down. This is not the ring size that I recommend starting on if it's your first time weaving Byzantine. And then we're going to split those ones open, and I'm going to pick up an open ring and hook it through so that it does that like little thing right there. And then I'm going to hook it, boom. And then we're going to close it, boom. Then we're going to hook it through, boom. And then we're going to hook it through, boom. And now I'm going to split these 2 open, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Hey, Steffi Joe, how's it going? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Now, the wire color that I used to do these links is titanium tone from Parawire, and I think it matches with the stainless steel so beautifully without having to... Oh, Michelle says, you say not to start with that size, but that's what I started on because I'm crazy like that. Oh, but I bet Byzantine's easy now for you on anything bigger, huh? All right, super duper loving that. especially with the blue goldstone off onto either side. I'm gonna put my necklace back on. Ooh, Steffi Joe says, meh, I'm working out. I'm working, but figured I'd tune in for some company. Right on. Well, I'm glad to keep you company during your workday. That's awesome, Vaughn. Hey, that could be a side hustle. Armor for men and women in blue. Male Tech already has it covered. Oh, just stretching my arms. Oh, yeah. Aw. Well, give the kitty some pets for me. I had so much fun visiting your stream yesterday, Lydia. I'm so glad I was finally able to make it. Oh, not okay. Oh, I'm just so tired. Probably because I didn't eat enough noodles. It's okay. It's okay to be tired. I don't have to be mega productive. I'm just having fun weaving some chainmail. All right, so it looks like I need 4 more of these. So I'm going to continue. I'm going to go like, and then I'm going to go like, oh, thank goodness. The chili and cornbread was really good. The cornbread tasted like chalky. I think it's because I think it was old like mix. Randy said he could taste it just the tiniest bit. I think I'm much more sensitive to like, it's like it had too much leavening agent in it, but it was just Jiffy, but it was like the bulk box of Jiffy from Sam's Club. So I don't know. We ate it though. The chili's real good. Which the one crock pot made 10 servings of chili. So I have them, I put them into canning jars because I just use those as like Tupperware for soup. And they're all in the fridge, but I'm going to put a bunch of them, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, into the freezer too. That way we don't have to eat chili for the next, couple of weeks to eat it up. We can just grab one out of the freezer and go. Uh-oh. Okay, Michelle says, yeah, I had some like that. Had make some yummy cornbread. Dude, whoever brought cornbread to the camp along, I've been jonesing for that cornbread. It was so good. Ooh, Steffi Joe says, I've been hankering for a big batch of chili. Man, we made it with, it is chili season. We made it with, we had light red kidney beans, cannellini beans, and black beans. I used 2 pounds of 93.7 ground beef from Sam's, which I need to go back and get more of. But yeah, a whole 2 pounds of it. And then I had to make a big old pot because I accidentally got a 12-ounce can. Like I got 12-ounce cans of tomato paste instead of the 6-ounce cans or whatever it is I usually get. And then just tomato products. And then I watered it down with chicken broth so it could sit in the crock pot and like simmer and cook back down all day. But we put in like a whole sugar pumpkin worth of pumpkin that had been roasted in the oven, and it was very good. It did do as I hoped, and the pumpkin helped reduce the acidity of the tomato products. So as far as I'm aware, Randy and I, like, neither of us had heartburn. We did have like some super vivid weird dreams. Randy never told me what his dream was about, but that's okay. Normally we'll like tell each other. Randy, what was the word that I had in my head when I woke up this morning that I meant to Google? It started with a T. Dang it. I can't remember. I can't hear you over the heater. I'm coming. What'd you say? Triazine? Something like that. I don't know. I've never heard that word before. Triazine. What does it mean? Eyes of green. What do they mean? Okay. Adjusting my desk. But like super crazy vivid dreams. I like, oh no. I like the mixed beans idea. Great and tasty. Yes, I love using as many beans as possible. Normally I put 4 types of beans in it, but I'm all right out of dark red kidney beans. And I need to can up some more from my dry bean stash because, man, I'd never eat beans if I had to rely on just making them from dry because I never remember to put them on to soak the night before. Ooh, World of Strange. Tracy says, I made turkey and dumplings last night. Definitely sticks to your ribs. Nice. Nice. But I found a recipe for some pumpkin cornbread that I might try making. But the last 2 pumpkins, I think I'm going to save for specific. Well, I'm not going to save them, but I'm going to probably this week cook them down into pumpkin butter. Which is like apple butter, where it's just like fruit puree and seasoning and like an unreasonable amount of brown sugar. But it's good stuff. And I don't like can it. I just put it into a can and then keep it in the freezer like a freezer jam. Triazine is an organic herbicide. Okay. What about like trexamine or I don't know. There was some word stuck in my head, and that's the first time I've ever woken up with a word in my head, and it felt really important. But I don't take phones into the bedroom, and so, well, it's I don't know. I'm trying to like keep my phone away from me at night and in the morning. So like Randy had his phone, but he had already gotten up and gone and like let Z out and started the morning chores. Trexamine, triazine. Well, that's cool. That's weird that organic herbicide, tanzanite. No, I'd remembered if it was tanzanite. I'd have been like, that is a pretty rock. No, this isn't the first time. There was one other time that there was a word stuck in my head whenever I woke up. Huh. I need to start keeping a dream journal so I can actually write these things down. Another excuse for another notebook. Okay. Woo! Three items counting a compound. Couldn't type as fast as Alexa. Now I fart girl. Compound math. What? There we go. I don't know if that makes any difference, but I do love playing with the camera. Tracy says, I have a tanzanite ring and it's gorgeous. I love that. Perhaps you were sleep gardening? Maybe. I don't know. I don't even use organic herbicides in the garden. I just don't use anything. Like, no additives, just chicken poop and elbow grease. 2, 3. Oh, well, thank you, Lydia. I don't know if I am smart, but I like learning, and that's got to count for something, right? But yeah, I couldn't find any good Christmas music last night, but I did. I maybe that's why my elbow hurts. That is, I spun poi for like 15 minutes last night and like almost knocked a hole in the ceiling. It's been a while since I've spun poi. Aw, you like learning and you aren't afraid to ask questions. I certainly am not. That's true. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wee! I'm so nervous. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys. I'm gonna apply to an art show in Oklahoma. It's at SoonerCon, but they haven't posted their like application yet. But because we have this like idea for just the business moving forward, because and our friends with World of Strange had actually brought this up to us years and years ago, that it's like they were like, you're not gonna, you can only make so much stuff in a day. Like, what are you gonna do to like balance that out? Because if I can only make, you know, at this rate, one necklace a day, then that means I'm only gonna be able to sell one necklace a day. Um, and if my necklaces are averaging, like $50, which that's not true. Some of, well, averaging, that might be average. Some of them are like $20, some of them are 100. We'll figure it out. But I don't think I don't know if I can physically keep up, but also just creatively, I don't think I want to just make jewelry for the rest of my life and career. It's okay to have seasons. It's okay to have let go of what was most important to make room for what will be. And so, but I keep saying that and then not trying the new thing. I just sit here in my comfortable safety zone and be like, yep, gotta let go of this so I can take risks. I'm going to apply to an art show with our sculptures, our dragons, and masks. And we're kind of redoing our whole setup. Like, so that we will have two setups. We have actually we'll have three. We have our 10 by 20 vending setup. We have what that we do at Anime St. Louis and Dragon Con. And we bring that out for the big events that we're not doing anything at that event except for making money, hopefully, because those conventions are just so good for us that it takes us and Maddie and her mama helping us, and we're still busy every second of the whole whole day, it seems, which is amazing. But at those conventions, there's just not room for us to do anything else other than get our bills paid. Thank goodness that those even exist. But then we have our 10 by 10 booth that just Randy and I run, which is what we'll be setting up at the moth markets. And I've lost it. I'd show you, but I've lost it. I found it. Crab people, crab people, crab people. So we have our 10 by 20 that we vend with helpers. We have our 10 by 10 that we vend just ourselves. And then we have, we're putting together an artist alley table, which is going to be just a 6-foot table. It's going to be 6 items. So if I'm sitting at my table and the table's in front of me, I'm going to have expensive stuff here on the 2 ends. That's the dragon head, smaller thing, even smaller thing. And then I don't know, something in the middle. And that is what we would like to bring for when we go to conventions and teach a panel where we are demonstrating sculpting or just something. And so the point behind a lot of the live streams is I'd like to get to where I can sculpt a dragon head through 3 live streams. Now, what that's going to look like is I'm going to be doing a lot of off-camera prep to get the things ready so that I can do a 2.5-hour live stream and get that step of the dragon head done. So let's say we go to a convention and it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday convention. Friday we would be doing, and it starts with demonstrating, but if this works out, I may be able to actually bring kits to where maybe 5 attendees could sculpt with me. But we're going to start with just demonstrating. So Friday would be demonstrating the sculpting aspect. And then Saturday we would be painting it. And then Sunday we would do any final touches and auction it off for that convention's charity auction. Because I think that would be just really cool. I would love to be able to do that. And my hope is that a convention would, once we've proven ourselves, by going and just doing it without being invited in as a guest, my hope is that a convention would have us in as a guest demonstrator or something, you know, and because they used to have us in as guests for just dressing up in costumes sometimes. So it's like I'd really like to provide something that I feel like actually has no shade on cosplayers at all, but I want to bring more value to the attendee other than just, there's nothing I can say that's not going to sound like I'm casting shade on cosplayers. I want to do more than just dress up. I want to feel like I'm being helpful to people. I'm going to leave it at that. World of Strange says, sounds like a lot of work, but should be worth it. And that's my hope, is that, I mean, everything's a lot of work nowadays, it seems. I mean, it always has been. Anything worth doing, I think, is actually a lot of work. And so, and we'll figure it out. And so hopefully we'll just, we didn't have our whole career figured out when we did our very first craft show. I don't have to have my whole future figured out to be able to do this. So what we have figured out is for, because also in the meantime, I don't want to be like, we can't travel a whole lot away from the home for like overnight trips right now, just with our elderly pets. And so to keep it, we've got vend, attend, and showcase. That would be like Artist Alley kind of. So our first event is February 7th. We're going to be vending the Moth Market in Springfield. We're going to attend the Missouri Comic-Con. In attending, that's when I do the cosplayer thing. Randy and I are going to show up in like our costumes, maybe participate in a costume contest just to hopefully get on the convention's radar as the kind of like conversation starter, to be like, you know, if they come up and they're like, oh my God, your costume's so awesome, I'll be like, oh, thank you. We're interested in doing, we make them, and then like blah blah, like a conversation would probably happen. I'm not gonna like, and then step 3, profit. uh, if we can get in conversation with the convention to be like, oh, we make these, and they'll be like, you do, and I'll be like, yeah, actually our whole thing is that we like to teach on YouTube and stuff, and kick, and and if you're interested, this is a service that we can provide to your convention. And then we would just kind of figure that out as we go from there. And I'm bringing this up to y'all because y'all might have good ideas on how I can make this happen. Like, so I'm very interested in input. So that's the attending. And then we'll be vending the Moth Market in Joplin, and then we'll be doing our big vending event at Anime St. Louis. We're going to be attending, and all of these are tentative. Other than the Moth Markets, we have not paid. Well, Moth Market, Anime St. Louis, and Dragon Con are the only ones that are like 100% for certain. But hopefully we're hoping to attend the Silver Sage Renaissance Fair. But it's SoonerCon in Norman, Oklahoma, that I'm going to be applying for their art show, and we're going to put our stuff in their art show. And that's scary because I've never done that, but it's like $400 for an artist table or something. And so I was like, maybe we'll start with the art show and just walk around like in costume and stuff. And then if that goes well, then maybe the next year we'll have an artist alley table as well. Like, let's just, we got to get back into it somehow. Nothing in July. We're going to attend JomoCon in Joplin, Missouri, the first weekend in August. Then we've got DragonCon, and then we've got the Camp Along, and then we have October Moth Market. And that same weekend? No, the weekend before the Moth Market is Anime Fest in Springfield, Missouri, that we're going to attend. And then there's another Moth Market in December, on December 14th, next year. So we've got our 2026 mapped out. Most of it is just attending, but like if we go to an event and it's not even something that we have fun just attending, then I don't know how involved I want to be, like as far as if I want to vend or something else like that. So it's nice to have a plan, and we'll keep figuring it out. Hey Jettison, lurk and work. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate you. Michelle says, I'm so happy the dance group is taking January off. Yay. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so excited for you. We didn't have belly dance this last weekend, and the weekend before that I was sick, but I will be going back to belly dance this Saturday. And I think of you every time I go to belly dance, Michelle, and I'm like, well, I'm forgetting to join it to what I'm supposed to be joining it to. But yeah, so good luck to all of us in our 2026 plans. But SoonerCon has not opened up their. I'm gonna click refresh on their website again. The applications are coming soon. So we just got an order. We just got an order. Somebody bought some stuff from our website, and I'm very happy. Yeah. Oh, it makes me feel so good. Oh, okay. And see, and this is the part where I'm like, I don't want to not feel these good feelings when we make a sale, but I also don't want to be so depressed whenever we don't make sales. But I'm just gonna roll around in the happy brain chemicals while I got them. Well, thank you, Tashers. Oh, I didn't do the second ring. But yeah, see what I mean? When it's just one ring, it looks like dinky and sad. It needs a friend. Let's give it a friend. Oh, you're so kind, Lydia. I think lots of folks are multi-talented in lots of ways. And then we're gonna go like this. Fawn said, "Yummy, yummy beads for sale." But I'm still thinking about lapidary stuff. And I watched, so whenever I'm shopping for new equipment, I like to try to, excuse me, I like to watch maintenance videos on the machinery that I'm interested in getting, because if the maintenance is complex, I'm not likely to do it. And if I'm not going to run maintenance on my machines, then I don't need the machine. And so far, the maintenance on the Cab King looks super reasonable. I still haven't measured the spot to see if it'll fit where I want it to fit. So that's a thing. I don't know if this is going to lay correctly. And what I mean by that is like the shell is very, very far forward. And so he pops up on the TikTok and he's still precious. Oh. Oh, this will be fine. Oh, that is so cute. That is freaking cute. Ah! Oh, look at that crystal. Oh, I love it. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta try it on. I'm cold. The heater just stopped and all my warm went away. All right, y'all. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get some water going for the hot water bottle. So because it's cold. My elbow hurts. So I'll be right back. Y'all behave yourselves if you can manage it. I'll be right back. I got some more layers. We got some hot water going for a hot water bottle. Oh my goodness gracious, y'all blowing it up with the emojis. Boop, boop. Oh, that's cool. That creepy smile, I love it. I lost all my warm though. Whew. Whew. That okay. All right. Ooh, coffee. It's amazing how one candle can keep my coffee warm. Ooh, hydrate. I guess I'll drink some water before I drink my coffee. Okay. Hydrated.
Oh, you got
Mm-hmm.
almost does me your water to have tea.
Oh, that'd be perfect, honey. Ooh. Ooh. I hope y'all are staying warm where you are. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to be. Okay, we only need 2 more Byzantine units and then we'll be done with this necklace. And then we'll be able to, we'll dig through and find some cute beads to go along with this necklace because it needs some beads in the neckline, I think. I also have to confess a dream to you guys. I want to dress up like a bird and sing songs at the Ren Fair like the rooster from the Robin Hood movie. Like, I'm not gonna dress up like a rooster. I want to dress up like probably like an owl, chicken, griffin thing, with ram horns. But that's what I'm gonna try to have ready for the Silver Sage Renaissance Fair. Do 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 dee do 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 dee dee do. But the problem is I don't know any songs on the guitar and I don't have a bird costume. So I gotta get to it. But I'm trying to learn Traveling Soldier on the guitar. But I don't know. I want to learn like some traditional, just something. I think it's like $50 per lesson, but I think I'm gonna go take guitar lessons. Because I've just been learning from like online in this musician app. And I know that I've got massive gaps in my Tracy says, but other than that, well, I mean, if you can pinpoint the things between you and your dreams, then those are the stepping stones, the obstacle is the way. But I am still going and doing belly dance. But that's purely kind of a hobby thing. Like I don't know where that's going to take me, but this January will mark officially my first year of taking classes. But I've been belly dancing since like high school. And then I used to perform, with the hoop and poi and stuff, and that was a lot of fun. But I don't know. I always keep it in my back pocket that if it doesn't work out as an artist, I'll just quit my job and join the circus. So I'm trying to like hobby. Yeah, hobbies are just things I haven't figured out how to monetize yet. Or haven't figured out how to completely turn into work yet. Khalidi says, "Hey Vaughn, how are you? I started putting a heating pad on low to sit on my crafting chair. Ooh, keeps my booty warm. Nice. I did have a heated blanket here, but I gave it to Ember. I haven't gotten another one yet. So right up there with vacation and retire, right? I believe in vacations. I believe in hobbies. Just the same as I believe in like fairies and unicorns and stuff, but I believe in them like 100%. Thought you would wear one of those wonderful leaf masks. Ooh, no, that's a good idea. Well, I like to wear my glasses just because if I need to like see where I'm going or anything. How are you doing today, Khalidi? I have heated seats in the car. They need office chairs with heating and cooling, right? Oh, that'd be nice. You always try to do some craft shows as a belly dancer, spin poi, or you hula hoop. That's true. I'm kind of, that's scary. That's so scary. I guess that means I should do it. Anything that's that scary. And it really means a lot to me that you would say that, Michelle, because I trust y'all. So if I'm like terrible at something, I trust you guys to be like, maybe don't do that in front of people. Like, you know what I mean? Because I've been practicing singing, and I'll be like to Randy, and I'll be like, how was that? And he's like, I thought it sounded pretty, which I'm like, I mean, that's like the best answer, but also it's like, you love me though. Like, I want to know what user buttface Mick Poopy Pants thinks on TikTok, because no, I don't. Never mind. Oh, Michelle says, girl, I have seen some hula hoop and some belly dancers, and you would rock it. You would do so much better than they did. So, oh, I'm telling you, girl, you're so much better. Just do it. Okay. And I know it, like, comparison is a thief of joy, but I do understand that, like, I see what you're saying. And but I keep thinking that it's like, well, I'll perform when I'm better, or, when I'm ready, or when I'm good enough. And I don't think those things happen. Oh, well, thank you guys. Well, shoot, y'all make me feel so good about myself. Thank you. But I don't know. I think it'll be fun because we went to Thanksgiving, and I really did put all of my energy into just keeping the kids entertained, because Thanksgiving is a lot. And, kiddos, especially once they start like ramping up, and like the sugar sets in and the hyper and everything. So I was taking the kids out back, and we were running around chasing balls. We were like tennis balls. And I know that kids aren't puppies, but a lot of the same strategies work. Um, don't hold back. Tell us how you really feel about Poopy McButtface. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Poopy McButtface, but I don't know. I was kind of like, just enjoying keeping the kids entertained. And on the drive home, Randy was like, "You're a bard," and that was probably one of the nicest compliments, because it's like I feel like I have um I'm a late blooming bard, if I were one at all. But I also feel like a very bad bard because I can't remember any of the words or chords to any of the songs. But I have it in my heart, and really, that's probably where it counts. 2, 3, 4. Turns out being over 30 means cranking the AC in the car in the summer so that you can use the seat heaters. It is no longer about staying warm. It is about back pain. Yeah, 100%. I agree. That's what I use my heated seat for too. The back pain. Yep. But like, we played red light, green light. We sang Wheels on the Bus and made up a whole bunch of words, which is a lot of fun. 2, 3, 4. We played Cars a lot. A lot, a lot, which is cool. I can dig it. Aw, best maybe you and Rudy should have had a dozen. Oh, a dozen of what, Lydia? Michelle says my truck has a massage pad and it has heat as well. So I do like using my truck for that. I'll massage and heat my back. I'd be out there right now. Like, I poured my coffee, then never drank it. Who even am I? Oh, kiddos. Nah, I was made to be an aunt. Like, I don't think I would have been a fit mother at all, but I love getting to come and like be around the kids and stuff. But then I get to go home and like, there was a meme of like this demon skeleton thing just sitting in a tub with like candles lit, and the text on it was like me after pretending to be human all day when I get home from work. And it's like, that's like, I try to be my best human possible, but then, whenever I'm no longer around other people, I peel my skin off and I get into the bathtub and just like if that makes sense. Gosh, I haven't seen that meme in a long time. I think it had a glass of wine, like the little demon skeleton in the tub had a glass of wine. Yep. Tracy says kids are super fun as long as you can hand them back to their parents. That is true. And also, I'm going to be honest, I think I'm just now getting to the point where I have any sort of emotional maturity that I could be competent at all. Michelle says, I think I posted it on Facebook in October. Yep. Yep. Vibe. But kids really are fantastic and I do love them. But I am very, very happy to just be a fur mama and an auntie. Okay, I know that I think it's after Thanksgiving. I'm allowed to sing Christmas songs, right? Oh, hey, baby. Baby, baby. Baby, baby. Christmas. Man, you churning butter, baby. What you do?
That is not what it is.
Well. Is this our last Byzantine unit? Level 1, Itzy. Itzy says, I sing Christmas songs all year. What are y'all's favorite Christmas songs? Because I was kind of worn out on Christmas songs when I was in like band because it felt like as soon as we were done with our marching season, that's all we practiced was like the Christmas music and stuff. And I understand. Like we needed the practice and stuff, but in a massage pad, fancy pants, bet you it's not the knots out real good. Oof. Saki girl says, yes, I have my trees up for Christmas and decorations outside. Nice. I still have my pumpkins around everywhere. I usually don't put up my Christmas stuff until closer to Christmas, but then I leave it up until like February. Because that's when it's so like dark and miserable and stuff outside, at least here in Missouri. Digging it. Oh, Saki girl says mine come down Christmas Day. Nice. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Coming home from my house Christmas Eve. That's a good one. Mm. Do you have It's Christmas by Slade over there? Oh, I don't know. I wish it was Christmas today. It's my favorite, probably. That or like Silent Night. I really like that one. All the Grinch songs. Yes. Okay, so I'm just a smidge short of it being like proper necklace length. So we may need to make one more chainmail link. Yeah, we're only at 6.5 from the center point. So that's like a 13-inch necklace. So we defo gonna need some more. Yep. I like it with the Muppets. Jingle bells the whole year long. Which I've not heard. I mean, I like jingle bells, but okay, let's see. So yeah, I'll go ahead and do, because I could finish it with just some chain. Level 2. Crafter's Christmas is every time we find a bead sale. That's true. 100%. All right. I'm going to be lazy and finish it off with some of this chain. Wish it was Christmas today. Oh my god, where even is the end? Here's a end. Some of these spools be downright unruly. So this, I don't even know what gauge this is, you guys. I'm sorry. Saki Girl says I did Grinch themed trees this year. Ooh. And the way that I'm going to do this chain is I'm actually just going to double it up. Need that ruler again. Michelle says I haven't been into Christmas in like 3 years now. I don't even decorate anymore. I used to do like a little Christmas tree and put up little things here and there, but I can't even these days. I don't know, just not into it. And that's okay. You know, like it's all right to not always be on about something, you know? So whenever I'm feeling, because I get that way sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna snip it here, but we don't have to be on about something that we're passionate about. Like if it didn't always fit, then you don't have to always wear it, you know? Oh wow, just staying home. Wow, 5 different themed trees. Christmas is for sure more fun for me around friends and family and stuff. So it feels kind of like just empty here at the house. Well, they start decorating in October because they have so many decorations that they put all over. Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. What's a crystal Christmas crepe? And then where's that other chain? Here it is. Because this is what we're going to use for the extender. One year we went to Randy's dad took us to go see the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, and that was really fun. I got a sunburn from the pyrotechnics. Like I had like red skin for the next like 2 days. Ooh, well, you can do your own flavor of Christmas for sure. Spooky Yule vibes. I love it. Yule to me is like the new moon of the year, like just the longest night. It really helped me to like Christmas to travel and see family and stuff. Okay, where is my, and then that we got married, Randy and I had our wedding on the day after Christmas a few years ago. That's always really nice. I think I had told him that through my longest night, you are my brightest light or something. And he was like, isn't that a green lantern? And I was like, shh, hush. So just hooking these two together. When Edwin and I got married, it was the day before Thanksgiving. Ooh, nice. But yeah, it's not Christmas if I'm not at World of Strange's house, quite frankly. Like that's the way to do it to me. Uh-oh. Oh, it's right in front of me. Once we started visiting family again, I really started enjoying the season. So many little kids, pure chaos. Yes. It's because I feed you, isn't it? Well, yes. And it's wonderful. Like it really is all to me. It's all about getting together with the family, which for us friends are our family too. Like they're so precious and rare. All right. And so just like that, we've got that nice doubled up chain on the end there. Then we come around. It's the zero pressure, which is nice. And you can always make it a little shorter, but I personally think this is a really good length for a necklace for me. Like, yeah. No, the little kids make it so much fun. It's like puppy vibes. I just like being around puppies, even if they're human puppies. So, like, there we go. That's a completed necklace. And I love that none of the beads match. Like, we've got another little mermaid glass, one of the titanium oxide, either quartz or agate, some sparkling blue goldstone, and then another mermaid glass here with a little not sea snail, snail shell. Aw, thank you guys. And this is part of where I don't know, whenever we do in 2026, if we do auctions. We just got an order. We just got an order. We just got an order. Oh, 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 oh. Ah! Oh, I see who it's from. I'm not going to say anything. We just got an order. Nope. Are you kidding me? Oh, you guys. Shoot. Yay. Thank you guys. I'm so excited. Michelle got some, and then Barbie got some. Like, thank you guys. Oh. It makes me so happy. I'm going to keep doing this. The little ding of happiness. Yeah, I'm going to let myself enjoy these happy brain chemicals because not gonna lie, for a couple of years now, every time I get like I see that there's like emails, I'm like, oh, because I don't know who it is who's gonna be yelling at me for this, that, or the other. I mean, and to be fair, we don't get like yelled at very much, but it happened like twice, and now I'm like scared forever. So I figured I'd have the other piece of the crescent moon food, so I may as well get the other one, and then a Christmas gift for my friend Lisa. Oh, Michelle, shucks. But I'm trying to recondition my brain out of this like being braced for the worst all the time, because I'm like this. I mean, it felt like a good idea to be braced for the worst, but then that I'm like, I don't want this to be who I am. And so I'd rather be a person who's just like chill, and that way if I can just be ready to handle whatever comes my way, I don't need to be braced for it. I want to be free enough that I can take action as necessary. And that, to me, that means being well rested, being in good health, so that I'm not chronically exhausted and in pain all the time. um and just, yeah, with a good like support network of friends and loved ones, that when shit does hit the fan, I'm not facing it alone. So that's my strategy. But my brain's like, but you steeped me in stress chemicals for at least 3 years. I can't just change overnight. So I'm having to like deliberately cognitive behavioral therapy like my way out of being in like a uh whatever state all the time. Bah. Easier said than done, but certainly worth working towards. Ooh, amazing. Amy says, my 18-month-old great nephew learned to bark at the dog on Thanksgiving. We're hoping for meows by Christmas. Oh my goodness, that's adorable. But also, oh my God. This is bad enough having a barking dog, but to be having a barking child as well. Well, I'm very pleased with that one. Boom, another necklace. But yeah, so I don't know what we're like, because I need to keep doing weekly shop updates. Like, right? Like, and so maybe do I just keep doing just cabochons to the shop updates? I hope folks aren't getting bored. I hope I'm not getting bored with my cabochons. And this is why I really think I'd like a Cab King, because like I was showing y'all yesterday, if I could take, and make actual like proper lapidary, I'd like to be able to do more than just what it melts down into. Oops. And I want to do some like cool, like interesting freeform shapes and different things. Like I'd really, really love to be able to make my own cabochons. And then I would feel like I would have something really unique and interesting to offer each week in our shop updates. Um, and I don't know, I'm just trying to let myself evolve without feeling like I'm going to be failing or ruining everything if it doesn't go well. So, if that makes sense. Ooh, I like this one. I'm gonna drink some water. Okay, so next up, we're going to be working on this bad boy here, tutorial coming soon, because I just wanted to experiment with doing the like graduated chainmail. And so for December, I am breaking out the first of probably many, hopefully many, because I'm feeling kind of inspired about it, in a series of chainmail videos showing what weaves can be accomplished. I mean, it's not going to be completely comprehensive, like this is every single weave that you can do in this ring size, but Randy's got the box chain over in the other room. But I want to do a video showing somebody that if you have this ring size, here is how to do these weaves. And then I'll show how to do like an inch or two of it because, you know, for like a time's sake. Because I'm trying to keep our tutorials, like some of them shorter, you know, I don't know. Like, just because I don't have time to watch a 2 hour long tutorial on every single project that I'm interested in. So if there's a way that I can do like a 15-minute tutorial on like just a quick rundown on this is how these are done. If you want a deeper tutorial, here's the link for that weave. 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 Like, oh, Saki girl, you're great. And there's no pressure at all. I don't ever want anybody to ever feel pressured to you don't have to buy stuff to hang out with us. You don't have to like you don't even have to have like the kits or anything like that. It's just I just want you to be able to enjoy yourself and come in and hang out. So if you ever do find something that you're like, "Ooh, I want that." By all means, you know, you're more than welcome to buy it, but there's no pressure to be like, you know, constantly buying stuff or anything. You should sell some of your dreads on your shop. Ooh, like what colors are you thinking? Here's one a while about a Christmas story, peace, harmony, comfort, and joy. Maybe next year said Christmas bought on thrift books. Oh, goodness, Lydia. But yeah, so December we'll be doing the 18 gauge 3/16 inch. But then we might be doing different ring sizes in the future. And I'm really excited to kind of be able to compare, you know, how the same weaves look in different ring sizes. Reds, purples, greens, all colors. I would love to buy some. Okay, right on. We'll have to figure that out because a lot of the places that I normally would reference you to just, I don't know if they're just not in business anymore or what's going on. Meow cow. Wow, wow. Oh yeah, bee time. Well, thank you, Bodega. I'm really pleased with how this green came out. I used UV resin to seal the back, and I don't really know what I'm going to do with it yet, but I did it. Ooh, that's a nice little red bead. Do I have another one? No. Okay, that's fair. So the red kind of matches. I've had these pressed glass beads for like what feels like ages. And they actually look like they might be pretty good with my own fused glass. So let me see if I can find two that are the same size and shape. Oh, okay. Oh, finding the remote. I love A Christmas Story. You'll shoot your eye out. Yes, I will do my best, Michelle. Right, that one doesn't have a matching pair, but these two match. This one doesn't have a matching pair. Amazing Amy says we need t-shirts or hoodies that say craft along with Vaughn. It's not a cult. If only I knew some folks who made t-shirts. We'll have to get something figured out. It's been a while since we've done a t-shirt run, but World of Strange did a fantastic job on our first run, first and only that we've done so far, of our super durable t-shirts. So we'll have to see what we can get going again. Okay, so here's some nice rectangular ones. We may end up using those. This one doesn't have a match. This one doesn't have a match. Because some of these, if I don't use them, they're just going to need to go into the into a crap box, so I can free up some space in my bead tray. But I think I got these as like a mixed kit or something from Fire Mountain Gems. Like a million years ago. Hey, Walk in the Rain, how's it going? Got to love the lamp. Yeah. Is he? Oh. You could do a Christmas/Yuletide project with a green cab, pair it with some red and white, and use silver connectors and caps. Oh, that would be cute. I was actually thinking I kind of want to make a candle holder for like a Christmas project, because I want to take, like, pretend with me for a moment that this is a 7-day candle that doesn't have the wax in it. Like, it's an empty candle jar. And then we take, have you seen those candles from the Ren Fair that they dip it in a bunch of different colors and then they cut into it and they'll twist it and it's got like the layers? I want to try making that with polymer clay, but like have it be like, oh, Mr. Puddums, he has graced us with his presence. Well, hey, big boy. Oh, what a handsome lad. You want to come say hi to everybody? He said, no, I'm hungry. Well, I'm not hungry. Oh, look at this absolute chonkosaur. Who's my stinkiest boy? Is he Mr. Puddums? He's my sweetie and I love him. Yeah. He's got his little paw. All right. He's so big. I did not realize how just tiny Stinky Kitty. I didn't realize how tiny Ember and Callie are, and he is a big boy. Like 100%, he's a big boy. He's a good eater too. He's over there eating his food. Over there, pumpkin for reference, banana for scale. He seems to be a sweetie though. Yes, the leg lamp. But it looks like I will be using these beads in today's necklace. Yeah. He throws food everywhere when he eats though. Because I feel like I'm still getting to know him, because he had like a stray phase there for a little bit until the neighbors like officially were like, Randy was like, here's your cat, and they were like, no thanks. And so I guess he's ours now. but I'm still getting to know him. So chainmail Christmas baubles, 14 down, 3 to go. Ooh, Barbie. Everyone I've had known has been a chonker. He likes eating. He's good at it. Like he'll go and lick all the gravy off of Z's canned food. Yeah. So he's definitely I think ours now. Um but I still haven't taken him to the vet yet. We're just getting everything together for that. I need to stop lollygagging and get around to that. But we were kind of going to try and wait and see how Ember does because Tracy says when I'm reincarnated as a stray cat, I'm heading straight to their house. Oh, okay. Michelle says those people do not need to get any animals. Different neighbor. It's the neighbor in between the two of us. So it's not Millie's parents. It's we had gotten some new renters, and the day that they moved in, the boy actually came over and was like or the lady, it's a lady and her son, I think, who are living next to us. But he came over and he's like, I think my cat's in your yard. And so I was like, yeah, let's go get it. And Mr. Puddums was so sweet. But he was just sitting in my garden looking around, being like, well, this is a pretty nice. Well, I think I'll live here now. And I've not been able to get Mr. Puddums out of my yard since then. Like he would for a while still go home to there, but he was still such a kitten. But he's not been neutered. So we still keep a really close eye on him.
It takes 2 hours.
2 hours? How are your hands? Oh, baby, that looks good though. Y'all, look at what Randy just made. He made this one yesterday.
It just takes 2 hours.
No, I believe you, honey. That is sharp, hun. Not like it's gonna cut me, but it just looks good. But I think, I don't know. And then he got hurt, and they didn't take him back into their house, and that's whenever I started to really be taking care of him more, because he had like this big old gash on the end of it, or like at the base of his tail, where it stopped being body and started being tail. And then he had broken his tail. And so, yeah, he's my kitty now. He's mine. I'll fight somebody for him. So, Randy does a really good job. Just sleek as anything. Okay, so I'm going to get some wrapped loops made. But yeah, he's a sweetie. He gets along with Ember. Ember hates him. But that's Ember doesn't like anybody. So Tracy says boy kitties should never be left to their own devices. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling. I'm like, he needs somebody to love him and make him fat. So sign me up. Ooh, Michelle says you could make a snake. Randy hates snakes, but he could defo make a snake. Especially orange boys, yeah. That's kind of my mentality. Anytime I see any stray male in my yard, I'm like, I'm gonna love you and make you fat. Like, Randy is a chainmail king. Snake is snake. Snake. I'm a snake. Just creep chart popping up. Hey, Cat and Cauldron says, hey, Vaughn and Randy, just peeking in while at work on a break. Check out what we made so far today. Randy made this bracelet. I'll need to put the clasp and extender chain on it. I made this. Were the links left over from yesterday? We did like a whole little Byzantine units. I love the little snail shell though. That was so much fun. I love finding stuff in the garden and sticking it in the jewelry. Oh my god, I thought I got more done than that. Okay, well, I've been having fun at least. Oh, well, thank you. Ooh, a shower to warm up. That sounds nice. Okay, I have, uh-oh. This is my last 4mm bead. Maybe I can find one in here. I did, I found one. At least I have enough to make another link. Snake closers for that bracelet? What's that? Oh, well, thank you, Cat and Cauldron. Well, that's something that Randy's working on, making different like chainmail pieces. That what I'm going to do is I'm going to try my best to get the nicest pictures of them that I can, and then we'll get them listed to the website. And then once one of them sells, the listing will stay up. But if somebody wants one, they can order it. And so I think it's called just made to order. I'll be right back. All right, I've gotten more water. I got, woo, my hot water bottle. Right on, Bodega. We'll be here when you get back. Snake head and tail that are to the clasp comes in several colors. Wow, I've never heard of that. Where do you get it from? Amazon. Okay. I am on Amazon. I'm going to look for, I don't know. Huh? Okay. Oh, that is cool. That is so cool. How would we attach that? Because it looks like you glue a cord into it. Those are really cool though. But I don't know how I would attach like a metal chainmail. Like, do you know what I mean? because it doesn't look like there's like a loop for feeding it through. It looks like we've actually hit our time for our stream today. I'm I'm gonna go for at least a little longer, like no more than 30 more minutes, just because my elbow is hurting. Oh, you used it on a leather bracelet? It looks like it'd be perfect for that. I bet that's a nice gift for your nephew. But do, do. I want to at least get some beads on this. Okay, have a good day at work, Cat and Cauldron. Now, also, just to let y'all know, I do think I'm going to be dropping a video onto the Making It on a Quarter today, just because there's never a good time for it. So I'm just going to go ahead and go. But it's the 30 minutes for 30 days garden challenge that I did back in June. I finally shot the last bit of that today and got it. It's like uploaded. I just need to get it scheduled and published. So I don't know if I'm going to be doing that as a premiere. But I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But we'll have that out later today. So if you miss us, check us out over there at Making It on a Quarter. Mr. Poodums. Thank you to everybody who placed orders today. We'll be shipping them out tomorrow. So y'all literally make our world go round between the gifted subs, just being here hanging out with us in this stream. Like, I can't believe this, but we actually have 35 viewers right now over here on Kick. And that's a lot to me, you know? So it's like, if we can keep this going, like, y'all make me feel like it's possible. These carrots that we chase, these dreams that we dream, like, y'all make me feel like it's possible. So thank you guys for being here. Like, 100%. So I need to grease my pliers. Do you hear that squeak? Okay. So I'm going to open up the rings on the end of this one here. Hey, Randy, could I get you to set me up 4 units of Byzantine, please? Half Persian 3-in-1. Wild Child Designs. Well, hey, Wild Child. Glad I'm going to get some live today. Hi, Vaughn. Well, hey, how's it going? So that's how, oh yeah. That's how it links together, which I'm super digging. Doing good, just relaxing. Nice. And so, need some WD-40. 4, please. I like it. I thought it was kind of Christmassy, being red and dichro and sparkly and stuff. So, but I don't know if I should do... Yeah, I'm happy with the color being a little farther back. Let's try it on. Oh yeah, I like that, because if we do it a little longer, then the color starts right there on the collarbone. It leads the eye. Boop, boop, boop. But yeah, so then we'll do a link of chainmail, these 2 beads, a link of chainmail, and then we'll be able to put the extender chains on and go. So that's awesome. I'm gonna pour some more coffee, give my elbow a little bit of a break. I'm gonna use the my hot water bottle right there. I mean, it's doing the wrong side of my... I kind of want to crochet. This used to be all fluffy and nice. Oh, that feels good. I want to crochet a cover for my hot water bottle. Do y'all have any tips? Oh, that feels so good. I could just sit and... Well, I just think I was like, do they have heated water beds? Because I would lay in a heated water bed and then probably also put like a heated blanket on top of me. Wild Child says you need a cup warmer for your coffee cup. I actually have one. I prefer for using it for keeping like my pickle warm whenever I'm doing metal smithing. So this is actually the setup that I have over here. There's a candle in here, and then I keep my coffee in here, and I just, if I want it piping hot, I put 2 candles in there, but they're just tea lights, and I like it because then I can just drink my little cup. But water beds are heated. My water bottle. I want to like test ride a water bed. But back whenever I used a coffee warmer, it didn't like have an auto shut off or something, or I just forgot about it. But I got into the habit that I didn't need to be in, which I was leaving coffee cups on it with like a half drunk cup of coffee that would just ferment into some kind of like cheese slime. Uh, and I was like, I've lost coffee heater privileges. So this is how I and it like kind of radiates a little bit of heat too, which is nice because the whole thing's cast iron, like enameled cast iron. They keep bed on bottom floor. Yes, they do. Yeah, no, I don't know how we'd get. I figured we'd just take the empty water bed up to the attic and then run a hose up there. Now that I've said it out loud, that sounds like a terrible idea. Never mind. Okay, that was a nice little break. Back to it. Still trying to figure out how we'd be able to bring an inflatable hot tub to the 2026 camp along. I haven't even picked a campground yet, but might be a good time to start shopping for an inflatable hot tub. Where my beads at? Oh no! I'm gonna need to get some more silver lolly beads. So I am out of the 4mm. Okay, well that's all right. I'll just use some 3mm. Okay, so I've grabbed 4 3mm beads. I'm just gonna go whoop, and then put the bead on, and then whoop, whoop, and then put the bead on, and then whoop. Oh, well, thank you, Wild Child. I usually keep it in the kitchen next to the coffee pot because that's where I'll prep it up. Just build a house for the camp along, all the comforts of home, right? Well, part of it is man, you just don't get to know people as quickly. Like it's easy to be on good behavior when we're all in air conditioning and like not sleeping on air mattresses and cots, but get us in some heat and we really get to know each other. It's like trauma bonding. It's just like summer camp. We're just trauma bonding. Oh, I love it off the spool like this because you can see like this is all the scrap from the projects that I've been making links on from the couple of days. Like all of the links for this necklace, and this one. And that's my favorite, to not have a ton of scrap because, you know. Ooh, Michelle says next year, Edwin and I and Sabe and Miranda are going to go in on a cabin wherever we're going to camp next year. Oh, that'll be cool. We went and we cabin camped in October and it was amazing. It was so relaxing. It was so nice. We had like a kitchen. It was amazing. It was very relaxing. We may start going the cabin route. Um, but I still want to fit in my camping trips and stuff. But whenever it's all of us getting together, I think I may just enjoy renting a cabin. I know it's expensive, but ooh, the place we checked out the other day has villas. What's a villa? Sounds fancy. Because it's like everybody makes the trip out, and I want to spend as much time hanging out as possible. And so, but it's like whenever we cabin camped, which I can't even call it, when we stayed in a cabin, let's be honest, it was not, ooh, multifamily cabins basically. Okay. But I actually had the energy to go on a hike because I wasn't exhausted from setting up and tearing down camp. Ooh, and then we went to the Pinson Mound after leaving the cabins. Oh my god, and since we didn't have complex tear down, it was just as easy as loading out of a hotel room. Like I slept and did everything it was like checking out of an Airbnb. Um there we go. Uh thinking with my brain, ow. We went to the Pinson Mound because we weren't exhausted from tearing down. Like we had a little bit of time before hitting our drive home. Um and we got to visit, I think, the second tallest uh, burial mound in North America. And y'all, it was so freaking cool. And I was so proud of us. Randy and I were fit enough to make it up to the top of the hill. They've got like a 7 or 8 layer platform, um, like of stairs going up to the top. And it was freaking gorgeous. And then I ate a persimmon, which we need to do some scrying with the seeds from a persimmon. Have you all ever done that? I've got them in here. Is this a kitty whisker? Oh, I'm so blessed. This is the second kitty whisker I've found today. You will see? Well, because my friend Pam, she was telling me, because she was like, I don't like persimmons because she'd eat them off the tree. And I'm like, no, you got to find them like rotting on the ground. That's when they taste good. Because otherwise they're like so tart. Oh, thank you, baby. So that's the persimmon seeds that I saved. I put them in a leaf that I found on the ground because Randy was like, if you put that in my pocket, it's going to be very sticky and I'm not going to like that. So I was like, okay, I can't just put sticky fruit seeds in Randy's pocket. Ooh, and he already prepped them for me. Thank you, baby. But Pam was telling me, enjoy your shower, Yvette. Pam was telling me that if they're knife shaped, it's going to be a mild winter. And if they're spoon shaped, then you're going to have to be shoveling snow. So I was going to try to like stratify them in my fridge or freezer. Lots of cold or deep snow. Oh, cutting cold or deep snow. But I don't know. Are these knife shaped or spoon shaped? But I didn't know that I liked persimmons. But they're freaking amazing. I loved it. It was so good. It was better than any other one I'd ever had from the store or anything. You can also have fish in your water bed. Really? Oh my god, that doesn't seem like a good idea. so, but yeah, so those are the little persimmon seeds. Hey Stormy, how's it going? But it was really tasty, and that was the little cap to the top of the persimmon. But it was one that I had found on the ground, and it was so ripe, but it hadn't been burst yet. Like nobody had stepped on it. But you squeeze it just a little, and the skin ruptured, and it was just like jam on the inside, just sweet as anything. Mm-hmm. But Randy and I figure there's a very real possibility that we will just live in this house for the rest of our lives. And if we had just planted fruit trees when we moved in, we'd have had fruit for like 6 years now. Oh no, Storm is still not feeling good. Well, are y'all tucked in and like ready to rest? But we want to plant a plum tree, a pear tree, or two. Like we'll see how many we need. We're gonna do research, but the dream before the research is plums, pears, and persimmons. Uh, because they're just not good at the store. Like, oh, we had a spicy pear from, like, we got 4 pears from the farmer's market this year, and they were freaking delicious. Just the juiciest, most flavorful. And they just can't ship them. Like, I understand why the fruit at the store is the way that it is. Warm as snug as a bug in a rug. I've been home for 3 days as water. Oh no. Oh no, Stormy. Well, I hope you do get to feeling better, you know? And especially with them putting in a store or whatever it is that they're renovating a building across the way for. Like it might end up being a restaurant, but our front yard overlooks a parking lot now. So it used to just be a nice like wild like field, like a little half-acre. Just oh, thank you, wild child. But so I'm gonna plant like a little bit of like a visual barrier along the front edge of the property. So, but I need to do a lot of research, but that's what winter is for. And whoop, there we are. Barbie says, I have 4 persimmon trees. The deer beat me to them every year. I'm lucky to get a handful. Oh, really? Well, we live in town enough. We've had a groundhog problem. We've seen foxes. I've never seen deer in town in our area. So hopefully I won't have to worry about that. And surely there'll be enough for the squirrels and stuff that I might still get some. But it's a lot of it's one of Randy's hobbies that he's never indulged in is tree grafting. And I just think it would be the coolest freaking thing to get some trees into our yard. And I wonder if we'd be able to graft a peach. Oh, it's an interest that, if given the opportunity, I think it would turn into a hobby for both of us. Because I love anything in the garden. But he's very, very interested. Like anytime it comes up, like I see that little spark of interest. But I would love to be able to uh, try grafting like a peach and nectarine and possibly even an apricot to a plum tree and have like, but I don't know. Like we'll see how it goes. But one of the most fun things is just dreaming dreams. It's I'm actually really glad that Randy and I got to see everything that we worked for. Like we got to see one of our dreams come true, and that was to get out of debt and have our own business and have it be successful enough that we would be financially independent and out of debt, and we pulled that off. But I'm also like trying to not feel like oh, I've peaked, or oh, I'm a failure now, because that the business is petered off. It's fixing. It's a winter season for us, not just literally, but like in our business and in our life. And I'm really glad that I got to see that reaching your goalpost, reaching that finish line of a goal doesn't make everything in your life perfect now. There's still struggles. There's still like it's the pursuit of the thing, not just the getting it. And so I used to be in a rush to make all of our dreams come true right now. And it's like I want the kinds of dreams that Randy and I can very happily spend the rest of our lives working towards and striving towards, and, you know, whether anything comes from it or not. And that's why I've started belly dancing more and practicing the guitar, is it's like, in sculpting, is because these are the things that I was not immediately good at, but that I feel in love with. And so it's like, I want that feeling of being in love, of like, I can't wait to get to my desk and make another tentacle plant. Or I can't wait to go to belly dance on Saturday and dance with everybody. Or I can't wait to, you know, finish up my work day and go practice the guitar and caterwaul. Even if nothing ever comes of it, like if I'm never a professional, Ren Fair performer or whatever might come of it, there's no expectation. It's just enjoying doing the thing now, because now's all we get. So, hey Tionsta, how are you doing today? Oh, I am feeling much better, which I am glad for. But and what's more is, I thought that maybe if I can make this dream come true, maybe I'll be fixed. Like, the parts of me that feel broken, maybe I can fix them and be fixed. And it's like, oh, that's not how life works, because the things that I did feel were broken about me have evolved into new and interesting issues and quirks and things that, give me difficulty, like this whole, perpetual stressed thing. And so I am glad I learned that. It was a hard lesson, but I'm glad that am learning it. I'm not learned it. I want to stay humble here. Um, but I'm really excited to just keep being, and to not be in such pursuit of, oh, I can fix me, but to just keep rotating my pastures and following my passions and seeing where it takes me. Because if I'm having a good time and if I'm being helpful, then what more is there? Michelle says, can't wait until next year. A lot of good things are going to be happening. Be getting my shop. We'll be getting a horse. A baby horse! What? Michelle! What? Well, I'm going to have to go to Texas to see you and your horse. Like, I'm not just coming to see you for your horse, I promise. But also, can I come see you for your horse? I want to pet it. Only C could hear you there for a sec. Well, I mean, a baby horse, though. A baby! Like, nay. I love horses so much. And that's something I'm really encouraged. I'm only 40 pounds away from being able to take horseback riding lessons at the stable in Springfield. Wild Child says, they've always been my favorite animal, horses. Oh, I don't I never had any horses, but whenever we lived at the campground owners had two horses, baby and lady, and I wasn't allowed to ride them, and I wasn't allowed to brush them, but I was allowed to muck their stalls. I really feel like I got the short end of the stick in hindsight on that deal, but I just loved like being in their proximity. So it's like, I think it's because they didn't want me like getting hurt. I was like 11, so I shouldn't be unsupervised around horses, not knowing anything about horses. Like, okay, I can kind of understand that logic. But for like 2.5 to 3 years, I mucked horse stalls. Like, they had their stall that they would be in, and so I'd muck the straw and I'd put down the lime and put out new straw. And so just doing the part of the work part of being around horses, I still love horses. But I want to go pet a horse. Ugh, golly, Ned. Hey, Randy. Oh, I found them. Never mind. I need more rings. Like, I used to always draw horses and do like paint by numbers of horses. I actually just finished recently a paint by number of a horse, but man, it came out like really impressionistic, a little too impressionistic. But initially, whenever I got the paint by number and I saw the way that the splotches were, I was like, well, maybe I can go over it with like my colored pencils and give it more detail. But like, from far back, it's like you kind of pretend to be like, okay, that's a horse, sure. But then the way that you can see there's like no details on the face and stuff. It's just very impressionistic. And I lost the reference picture of how it was supposed to look. What's up? But from far back, it's not bad. But come closer, it's terrible. Like, it's the idea of a horse. Oh, Randy found the picture. So yeah, that was the picture for the paint by number. So like, I nailed it, but I wish it had more detail in the face, and I don't know how to make it look more like a horse. So I figured I'll just leave it like that, and it's the idea of a horse. You're right. It's like the LaCroix of a horse painting. I think it may have been a bit deceptive, maybe, but I did my best and I had fun and I finished it, which gave my brain happy chemicals. Melisandre said, my sister took me horse riding as I was around 11 years old and learned how to brush them and clean their hoofs and stuff. Loved it. Oh, I've been on like 2 trail rides and they were amazing. So, yay, dopamine, right? All right, I'm going to open these up. I'm going to get done with this necklace and then we'll be done for the day because I'm well over my time, but that's okay because we're just grinding out those kick hours. Gonna reach our goals, gonna manifest the shit out of all this cool stuff that we want to do. We're gonna dream our dreams and all the good things. Oh, Barbie says pre-cripple days. I showed saddlebreds. I miss that more than anything else in my life. I packed up the ribbons and trophies. They were a sad reminder. Oh man, that's amazing. No, I can understand feeling sad though. Man, what was that like? Like, like, did you have a horse or did you rent from like a studio or not a studio, a stable? One of the pictures I have of my dad, I don't have a lot of pictures of him, but um, he had taken me to the riding stables and I rode a horse named Rusty. And so it was a picture of my dad like standing there with his cane and he had his boot on and he was holding the note card that had the name of the horse on it. But that's one of the pictures that I have. The bodega says pretty spiffy. I can't remember which tribe, but one of the names for horses back in the day used to be called the sacred dog because horses took over for dogs as pack animals for the plains tribes, right? It's just, man, I think getting to interact with animals like is one of the most magical things in the world to me. Like just to be like I love singing to my chickens. Absolutely love singing to my chickens because they will literally just like stop and be like, what is she saying? She's trying to communicate. I just know it. And so like with dogs, with cats, with my chickens with the limited interactions that I've had with horses, just any way to be able to like actually like, learn how to communicate with animals through like body language and just, so that's part of what I'm so excited about with Mr. Puddums is we're learning how to communicate. And at first he would just go, like his mouth would move and his face would be all scrunched up like he's trying to meow, but no meow would come out, and he's learning to meow. Like, so he's learning how to talk to us and I'm learning how to talk to him. Cause like I can go like psh, 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 all freaking day and he doesn't even look. But if I just go, hey Mr. Puddums, he'll be like, sup? And I'm like, okay. So it was sometimes like twice he looked when I said when I was like, hey Mr. Puddums. Oh my gosh, Tion says, I used to show quarter horses in Appaloosa. It was a blast. Then I got married. Oh, well, when are y'all getting horses? Michelle says, I have a picture of me on a horse and I'm like 2 years old. It was at my uncle's dad's ranch. Oh. Barbie says, I rode for a stable. My daughter lost interest. One day they threw me on. I was hooked and rode for 8 years. Nice. Best horse experience ever was when I volunteered at Miracles in Motions. What's Miracles in Motion? I cherish that memory. Let's see. How's the length on this? Needs just a little more. And I don't want to finish it with like mechanized chain because this is still it's a little robust for that. So that was 47 years ago. Oh, good memories. Memories don't go bad. They just get a little dusty. We got to take them out and dust them and enjoy them every now and then. Like I'm really interested in just learning how to do like groundwork with a horse. Like I don't have to be on the horse's back. I just want to like pet it and hang out with it and be its best friend. Like so, but it's $50 a lesson at the stable in Springfield, and I'd like to get down to 180 pounds. I've got like 40 more to lose. And it's been one of the best and most consistent motivators because I was at like 254, I think was my highest that I weighed, like that I actually got a measurement of. And I'm down to like 220. And so I'm just going to keep working on it of being consistent and building my mobility and my strength. That way, when I have lost enough weight, to be able to ride comfortably, because not just comfortable for me, but hopefully comfortable for the horse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe. I want to go and maybe take a class and see, like, take a private lesson and see what comes of it. Oh, my Aunt Jan Sharp reads and shows Arabian. She has a couple of books out too. Oh, I'm gonna have to get her books and read them. So 11, take care of a horse and raise it from a baby is going to be the highlight of my life. Michelle, that's going to be so cool. I took my first riding lesson on my 40th birthday, says Anika. Oh my God, can you tell me everything? What was it like? Lydia says, I was a rider, but also had to work on my aunt's farm. Many Western youths love my mom's brother, rodeo. So used to barrel and rope. Wow, definitely is awesome. Smells and bonding. Yeah. I used to, and the neighbor put up a no trespassing sign. I'd forgotten about this, but when we lived in Tennessee for a little while, the backfield of the neighbor, they some years they kept cows, and one year they had some horses back there, and I snuck through the fence to go steal horse poop from my garden. Anika says it was lots of fun. Oh, that's awesome. One year for the Kentucky Derby Parade, I was selected to work with the Budweiser Clydesdales. Those horses are so majestic and just breathe, taking to be around. Huh. I love draft horses. Oh my gosh. We went to a place called Exeter, which is like a fall festival. Like they've got corn mazes and scary houses, but they also have a petting zoo, and they have a donkey that I named Roberto. Like nobody else calls him that, just me and Randy. But um, I loved visiting Roberto this year. No, they just had. I think it was just cows and their calves. But the neighbors put up a no trespassing sign because I was feeding their horses through the fence. Like I would take apples and carrots out back and feed them. And I know I shouldn't be doing that, but here I am. We live near the house park where they stud out the winners of the Kentucky Derby. That was fun. Oh wow, that is pretty amazing. Got to see them one time up close. They are magical. Woo! Heard English too. Arabic horse is beautiful, but more than average can afford. Yeah, the stable in Springfield, I think, specialize like they keep Arabians. Horse park, gotcha. Oh, that's neat. But I get so worked up, like I could just cry right now. Like I'm so excited about horses. I need to like calm down. But just their faces, everything about them. Okay, so I'm making one last unit of each of this Byzantine chain. Hooking that on. And then I think I'm going to put a compression sleeve on and ice my elbow. Ooh, level 3, Bobby. Their noses are so soft, right? I got to meet a horse named Polly, and that was awesome. I think he's a Palomino, but he's so pretty. You know when you're a true horse person, you feed them, shoe them, brush, and care for them. Yeah. No, it's super duper investment, but maybe one day. It's fun to dream dreams. When I was coming back from my walk, walking up the driveway, our neighbor's white mare came running to the fence to greet me. Oh, and she wanted me to pet her, so I went over to the fence and reached through and was petting her. She's so pretty. She's a pretty white one. They need to brush him and take better care of them, but they just have to get. They have them to get tax deductions. Oh goodness, the level thing split my sentence. Oh no. Oh, gotcha, Barbie. Yeah. Now may every horse person be blessed with an easy keeper who doesn't just roll in the mud every time you brush them. Bodega says, I remember seeing a Clydesdale when I was still in a stroller. Biggest dadgum thing ever. Yeah. Like, even as a grown up, like, horses are still just massive. I loved when we vended the maple leaf because I'd get to see the horses in the parade. But it's just, maybe we should try vending it again. I mean, it's local, but this year it just rained and rained and rained all day that day. And I was really glad to not have to do an outdoor event. And it's the same weekend as the moth market, which is indoors. And when given the option between an indoor market and an outdoor market, y'all bet your butt cheeks I'm doing the indoor one. No way. That's wild that Barbie and Wild Child are so close. At Miracles in Motion, got to help with farrier and vet visits on top of helping with classes. Oh, wow. I'll have to check that out. Miracles in Motion. Okay, so I'm going to grab 2 of a slightly different ring size. This is an 18 gauge 1/8 inch. And then, ooh, I'm going to need more than that because we're going to be attaching the clasp. So we'll just do 5. But they have a website, Miracles in Motion. Is that like, is it like nationwide or is it specific to an area? Okay, I'm going to open all these. Uh-oh, there's a sneeze coming. Excuse me. Yep, just the one. Excuse me. About a mile from my house, there's a farm that has foals every spring. My husband wants to put one in our truck every time we pass by. He was going to the farm. It's near Swisher, Iowa. Oh, okay. Like, I kind of wish there was. There probably is now. Oh, thank you, guys. Huh? Bye, Tracy. We love you. Bye-bye. Have a great rest of your day. Like a summer camp for grown-ups where we go and take horseback riding lessons. I want to go do that. Whoa, whoa, says the Z-Dog. Okay. Ooh, I hope I can fit all of these rings in this ring. Oh, really? Okay. There's that. There's that. I love that. Just doing that. Oh, I'm so zoomed out. At least I'm in frame, though. There's those 2. And then I'm going to go ahead and hook through with just one here. And then we're going to attach the clasp. And now we're going to hook that. And then we're going to hook here. And then we're going to... Why are you being weird? Why are you the way that you are? There we go. That doggy is just borking, baby. He's the borkingest dang dog. I love that borking dog. You both look like you're doing great with the weight loss. Congrats. Oh, well, thank you. It's slow and steady. I gained about 10 pounds back in the last like 2 months. Food's just real good, and gluttony gets me every time. Oh, yeah? Well, he's just a borker. But I know that if we stick with it, primarily just eating at home. As soon as we start eating fast food, we pack on the pounds, like 5 pounds a month, pretty easy. But so long as we can just stay eating at home, it might just be a pound a month, but I'll take it. But it's not just the number on the scale, it's feeling good too. That's the biggest thing. And I'm hoping that as I lose weight and keep my blood sugar balanced, my inflammation will go down in my joints. What's up, baby? Randy wants a muffin. He just, oh, I like this necklace. There we go. All right. Well, Anika's heading off to bed. I've just finished my necklace. I'm going to go have to talk my husband out of making a giant muffin.
One muffin.
Yeah, but we'll split it, right? He scowled at me. It's possible, maybe a quarter horse for you, Vaughn. Dreams are achievable. Dreams are achievable for everybody. Truly. We can make our dreams come true, you guys. Quarter horse is a beautiful and smart. Oh, I would love a quarter horse. They're so, I love how quarter horses have cow scents. Like, did you ever make the cheesecake? We have still not made. We made the cheesecake to bring to Thanksgiving, but we haven't made the one for just us to eat. I was going to try to wait to make it until our niece is here. That way she can take some home too. But I'm going to have to really wrestle Randy off of this muffin. We might have to settle on just making some cheesecake. But thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me today. I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream on YouTube, and then we are going to raid somebody if we can on Kick. So bye everybody over on YouTube. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Happy crafting. We'll see you in Thursday's tutorial over on the Back to Earth Creations channel. So see y'all there.